Yo, welcome back to Tabletop Tyranny Tuesdays. We are going to run a one-shot, finish the one-shot we started last Thursday. The Tomb of the Forgotten Paladin. We almost finished it, but we did not. So we're going to finish this one off, and then we're going to start another one. The next one we're going to be starting is Presto Changeo.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's a little less epic than the Tomb of the Forgotten Paladin, but if you are a first-time viewer or a returning viewer, you can check all of our content at youtube.com/Tabletop Tyranny. We have the Icewind Dale campaign that I run every Sunday. There was another campaign we usually play on Tuesdays, but our DM was sick. It's called the Lost Tales of Paradisia. There's a good backlog of videos and content to watch if you want, or you can just jump right in. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, without further ado, we're going to get started. So I guess I'll do a little brief recap just from the top of my memory, and if you guys want to jump in and... Actually, how about we just do this? You guys remember what happened last one-shot or last time we played, or...
I mean, like all of it, or...
Just, what are the parts that you remember? I guess
so we came across kind of a blockade on the road. And the last guard there was the one we had to go with. He guided us through the forest. We got lost. We found our way again, and then we came to kind of a fork in the road, pile of rocks. We wanted to go down the path with the rocks. The guide said he was told never to go down there. We convinced him to go down there, telling him there's probably some food or something because he was really hungry. And he was like, oh, that sounds good. And so we go down that path, and we run into a clearing, a bunch of dead trees, and we end up fighting, what was it, a tree blight?
It was a vine blight, some twig blights, and some needle blights.
Yeah, and
whole bunch of blights.
Star's character Tamimi got the final blow on the vine blight. That's the big guy, right? Vine blight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
With a sword that was calling out to her from the rocks, and so the sword started talking to us about its former master, and we discovered that there was in the rubble that the sword was buried in, it was actually blocking a cave door. And so we pulled the rocks out of the way, went down there, and there was like a depictions on the walls, right, of what happened. Yeah,
some sort of story of this Forgotten Paladins.
Yeah, and the story kind of went that what it looked like was the Paladin kind of like went down a different path and made a deal with a demon and left the sword behind. And so after that, we went into a room where we had to kind of hop across stones to get to the other side, but my character discovered that there was an actual path. So we didn't have to do as much hopping, but I was the only one who was going to have to do hopping anyway, because Star's character carried Ethan's character.
Mr. Johnson Geraldson.
Yeah. Well, Johnson Geraldson almost died twice. He failed 2 checks.
Yeah, I did fail 2 checks.
Thankfully, Star character can fly, and she...
What's my character's name?
Tamimi.
There you go.
Look, I got a sticky note.
And so then after that room, that's where the maze was, right?
So after that room, it was another hallway full of traps.
Mm.
There was a trunk full of zombies.
That's right.
Then you guys came to the room, the entrance before the maze area where there was these stone statues that were guarding it. Use the movable rods to get access.
That's right.
And then you guys are transversing this maze that has some teleporting mechanics, and you seem to have teleported onto the platform you need to get to. So that was a pretty good recap. That was pretty good. Take an inspiration if you don't have.
Thanks.
Yeah. Does anyone else remember anything, or is there anything for being left out? Any memorable moments?
The paladin's name is Jocelyn, and something about Cade. Sword's name is Cursebreaker.
I got Nick Cage in my notes. Called out to us and needs us.
Yeah. I'll get inspiration, the both of you.
I was about to say, we came from the Rock On Kingdom.
Yeah, Craig did a great job.
Greg did do a great job.
Star and Ethan both take inspiration too for adding a little bit of tidbit what happened. A little bit of participation, inspiration, as I like to call it.
And the guy's name was Thump, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
What was the
yes.
What was the name of the kingdom you guys were in again? What was that?
The Rock On Kingdom.
The Rock On Kingdom. That's right. That's exactly right. No, I'm not writing that down. Of course I remembered that was the name of the kingdom, guys. Because I made some shitty joke about it. Yeah, so let's get into this endeavor. Ooh. Hold on. I lost my music. This is too upbeat and cheerful. We need some, like, sad Naruto songs. Doo-doo. Alright. Should be some creepy music.
Creepy.
Alright, so you guys are... you guys transverse this fuckery. You remember this entire space is like, it's covered in just darkness, and there's like these thousands and thousands of tiny little specks of light, and it's kind of like you're in the galaxy, like you're in space. You're just looking up at space, and it's just as you move, the little lights are kind of dancing around you. But you seem to have solved whatever this teleportation puzzle was. And as you guys exit this last portal, the sword, Cursebreaker says, I feel Jocelyn. I feel her up ahead. I feel her energy is just over these steps, in front of this bridge in front of us. We're so close.
Well, let's like go.
I mean, that's what we're here for, right? So this would be very weird if she was just hanging out down here, though. No? This whole time?
Yeah, like totally weird.
Did you say there was a door?
No, you guys came out of these little. You open up y'all's maps on D&D. If you haven't opened them yet.
It says waiting for DM.
Yeah.
Oh dear God, who
there
did
it is.
that?
Yep.
There you go. So you guys came out of this portal right here. This portal's empty. The
that's
step
right.
/ path that I'm referring to is this little portion right here.
Yeah.
And you guys actually from where you're at, you see the remainder of what's up ahead. It looks like there is a tomb or a burial crypt. And it looks like there is like some platforms nearby. Yeah.
Yeah, Tamimi's just gonna go.
As you hold on, I'll stop on the bridge real quick as you guys are moving around. Holy shit. So as you guys get on the bridge, you begin to feel this seemingly out of nowhere, out of existence and out of reality. You feel wind begin to whip up. You feel like a howling strong gust of wind begin to just swirl around you. You see all those stars, those little specks of light begin to turn into this like little vortex of just spinning lights, and it's very beautiful. But as it does, the bridge that you guys are on begins to wobble and shake a little bit. I need each of you to make dexterity or make athletics checks, as this wind is trying to push you off, but also as the bridge is wobbling beneath your feet. And this is all as you guys are making your way across. So make the check, and then you guys can, depending on what you roll, depends on who gets across and who doesn't.
Yikes.
Beneath this bridge, you look back down. It's just darkness, further than you can see. You assume it's probably
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not good. I got an 8.
Okay, so we have a 17 and an 8.
23. Unless I'm muted.
23, 17, 8. So, Tamimi and Johnston, you guys are booking it. You're booking it, and you make it all the way across this platform. You look back and you see Mo is struggling, and he looks like he's about to topple backwards off of this bridge as you make your way past him.
I'll activate my winged boot.
Okay.
And try to go catch him. I know he's bigger though.
Yeah, go ahead and make strength check. And you guys can position yourself wherever you think you would be at whenever this happens. I would say you're probably halfway across the bridge, Mo, when it happens. Johnson, you're probably in front of Tamimi. The little fox is like, ah. So this will be a athletics check, or maybe athletics. It'd be an athletics check.
23.
Yeah. Mo, you feel yourself topple, and you're about to. You do that thing where you're like flailing your arms and try to keep balance, and the wind is pushing you. And just as you fall, the last second, Tamimi reaches out and grabs you by your hand and pulls you back up. And you all feel the bridge behind you begin to shake, and you look at each other, and you see that one piece, like piece by piece, the bridge begins to start falling down into this abyss. And you all rush across without any issue. And when you guys get to the other side, let me just do something real quick. This is no more. You guys can move your tokens to the other side all the way. I just assume you're all off the bridge. This is a vast abyss. There's just darkness beneath you. And as you get across this bridge, you see that this platform has been broken into 3 different pieces. You see a piece floating off to the side, and these pieces are floating just maybe a jump away. You see around this casket before you, right here, there is just a flowing pile of gold, jewels, and various ornate weapons. And all is quiet as you make it across. And you're there in this quiet with the storm wind still rustling around you. And they're strong, but they're not strong enough to just knock you off willy-nilly. But you are on this platform in front of this tomb with just gold and trinkets and weapons alike. All very, very expensive looking items.
So is the tomb open, or is it just open on the map?
That's just on the map.
Okay.
Yeah. The sword, as you guys are here, says, "That's where I feel the energy coming from the tomb." And he kind of makes Tamimi, he directs Tamimi's arms to point at the tomb as he says that. There, right there, exactly right there.
Oh.
Well, should I open it?
I mean, we should probably check to make sure it's safe to open first.
Oh, I never do that.
So, yeah, I will, guess, check. I mean,
It'd be an investigation check to
walk over and
investigation or perception will reward you with information.
checking for traps.
Yeah, perception or investigation, whichever one you're highest at, because it's technically the same.
Okay.
Because you're right up on it.
Cast guidance.
Yeah.
Fart. 3, 9, 13.
13. With a 13, you see no traps. This tomb itself, as you examine the exterior of it, this tomb is like granite, like a very gray granite type make. There's some arcane runes written on the side. Arcane runes in the way of arcane lettering as some sort of language that you don't understand. But there's no obvious traps or dangers on this. It looks just like a smooth square tomb.
So
If you've ever seen the second Harry Potter movie, or the first the 7th Harry Potter movie, Part 1, Voldemort steals Dumbledore's wand or whatever, he's in that weird tomb. It's a vague reference, but that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I'll just say, I don't see anything, but, I mean, this could be here, much longer than any trap I could recognize, so I should probably still approach with caution.
That's good enough for me, and I'm gonna attempt to open it.
Yeah, go ahead and make a athletics check as you try to push this heavy lid off of this tomb.
18.
You push and push and push, and you finally manage to make the lid budge as it creaks open. You slide it over. A puff of dust escapes from this tomb. Do you just crack it, or are you pushing this entire lid off of this tomb?
I think she would push it completely off.
She just pushes it, gives it a good tug. Yeah, you push it off, and it clatters to the ground, and it just shatters into a million pieces. And as you do that, you see this glow begin to emanate from within this tomb. This very blue, spectral aura as a ghostly form begins to rise slowly out of this tomb. You see a woman dressed in splint with this very expensive looking, regal royal looking shield. Around her feet and ankles are these ghostly shackles that just dangle. And as she rises out of the tomb, you see that she is looking over her body. She's looking at these shackles, and she looks up at all of you, and she just lets out this belling. She just screams as this storm around you intensifies, and all this energy just pushes you all away. You see the darkness around you disappear. Those twinkling lights, it just fades out. The room lights up with this bluish hellfire as each of you get pushed 10 feet back. And as you get pushed 10 feet back, you hear the sound of several skeletal figures beginning to become, their incorporeal forms begin to come back as they crackle and come out of the ground. You see to your left and right on platform 6 and 7, you see these two skeletons stand up. You see two directly in front of you stand up as Jocelyn's body hovers, and then to the left of those on another little platform, another skeleton rises. And you all realize, as this happens, the sword shouts out over the screen, "This isn't her! Something's not right! She needs to repent! She needs to bond with me! We have to slay her before whatever the fuck's happening happens!" Roll initiative as you have raised Jocelyn from her earthly tomb. And I will put some music on that's not so sad. I'm not so lame. And then you guys can tell me what y'all's
Well,
stiffs
I'm
is.
last. 5.
Alright, so we have one Tamimi with 5.
Yep.
We have a Johnston with what?
Total 23, but it was natural 20.
Damn, son. Okay. We got an MO.
8.
Sheesh. Alright, I gotta roll some initiative.
My rolls are not great tonight.
And you all see that the area around you is no longer covered in that darkness. You see all these platforms around you. You figure there might be some sort of trickery that may happen later. Holy shit, I rolled a natural 22. That's crazy.
Dang.
Where the okay, here we go. Okay, cool. So what's that? All right. So, without further ado, it's going to be Johnston, Geraldson first. Jocelyn's going to be next. There's going to be 5 skeletons, and then it's going to be Mo, and then Tamimi.
Wow.
So Tamimi and Mo, you guys are the last of the initiative. So it's going to go Johnston, all the enemies, then you two. So if you want me if you just want to write down Johnston, Jocelyn, skeleton, 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 Mo, Tamimi. That's how you want to write it. Yeah, with this burst of spectral screaming, this just explosion of power, you're all buffeted off your feet. The winds around you pick up. We go over to Johnson as skeletal figures have risen, and there's a spectral paladin before you.
Still trying to remember his voice, but I'm gonna rage.
Okay. He rages. He's red because he's so angry. Or he's white
No one
because
sweeps me off my feet. That's what he says when he rages.
Okay.
He's gonna just rush in and kind of go in between these guys.
Yeah.
And he's gonna swing at Jocelyn.
Go for it. She does have what looks like the spectral split armor and shield on. Even though she's very much a spectral figure, you see that there is some solidity there. There's some sort of solidarity. Solidity. She looks solid.
Okay, got it.
Words are hard.
24 to hit.
That definitely hits. Hell yeah, that's a good hit.
Roll a 19. Alrighty. Great axe, that is 12 damage.
12 damage off the start. Hell yeah, dude.
Wait.
Yeah, your axe cuts through and you see like it looks like it kind of does that thing where like as it slices through, she like phases a little bit and you see some spectral ghostliness just pull with your weapon away from her as she screams out in pain.
No.
Anything else?
Let me check. That's all.
Okay. We go to Jocelyn's turn. Jocelyn, as an action, she's going to use her horrifying visage. She lets out this bellowing. Rah! She just screams at all of you, and you all feel this uneasiness come over you. I need each of you to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw. As she lets out this just wave of necrotic energy, as she screams and shouts and let it all out.
Is this magic by chance?
So it doesn't specify that it's magical, but it's an action. It doesn't specify if it's a magical condition. It's one of her actions that she takes.
Dang it.
But since you have danger sense, I think or does danger sense work with that or no?
No. I have advantage on wisdoms against magic.
I think that this is more so just her natural spectral spookiness instead of magic.
Oh. Oh, I'm gonna use inspiration.
Go for it.
Was that wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw, yes. DC 13 is what you need. Also, you guys do have advantage because you. Well, no, it's not a magical effect, so you don't have advantage from the sword. So, never mind.
A 9.
Ooh. Okay. All right. So Star got a 9. What did Mo get?
18.
Mo, you do not become frightened. Johnston, what'd you get?
11.
Johnson, you are frightened of her for 1 minute. And at the end of each of your turns, you can repeat the saving throw to end that condition. So I'm gonna put instead of red, or can you get frightened? Actually, you're a barbarian. You're raging. Is that a level 3 or is that a higher level?
I think it might be level 3. I think it's level 3.
You just look under your features. That should be another.
One and halflings also. Oh, you're a gnome, not a halfling. That's right.
Yeah, I'm a gnome.
Just look on your sheet and tell me if it's level 3 or if it's a higher level. So here's what happens to Mimi. This is what happens to Mimi. To Mimi, I need you to roll D4. Okay. So here's what's happening. You're frightened, to Mimi. You age 40 years as you feel your skin begin to tighten and you wrinkle. You begin to. You feel your skin tighten from the age. You see, those of you around her see slight gray hairs begin to form as you age 40 years into the future. You feel your bones and your body groan and creak with age.
Whoa.
Yeah, if you fail to save by 5 or more. you age. You got a 9. Well, that might not be right. Hold on, that might not be right math. I might be tripping. Oh, you don't age because you didn't roll an 8. You got a 9. I can't do math. That's what would have happened, you sons of bitches. So, Tamimi's frightened. Johnston, can you be frightened or no?
Yeah, I can.
So I'm just gonna put you a little yellow border to show you guys are pissing your pants in fear. And on your character sheet, you can mark the condition frightened, and it'll tell you what happens. As a bonus action, Jocelyn is going to command the undead. She's going to command Skeleton B to use its reaction to attack Johnston. So, where the fuck are my? Oh, here they are.
That's a 6th level thing that you can't be frightened when you're a barbarian.
Is it 6th level? I
Yeah.
knew it was something to get, but I didn't know what level it was. So Johnston, Jocelyn commands the undead next to you to attack you. As a reaction, it slices across your back. Does a 17 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay,
That hits.
that hits. So it's gonna do. So it's gonna do 1d6, and it's gonna. You see that as she commands this, there is some sort of aura emanating from Jocelyn's body, and you see that the swords that these skeletons carry have this like black necrotic energy on them. So as it cuts across your back, you feel some lingering, you feel some more damage kind of cut deeper into your wound. So you take 8 points of piercing damage, reduced to 4. That's Jocelyn's turn. Skeleton uses its reaction. She's not gonna move. She's chained to that coffin. She's chained. You see these chains. There's 4 chains, 2 around her ankles, 2 around her legs, and she's just chained there. But we go to Skeleton E. Skeleton E is going to move towards Johnston, and it's going to just strike out at Johnston with another, or with an attack. That's a crit. So Johnston, no. So you take 14 points of piercing damage, reduced to 7, as it just cuts into your back. That's its turn. We go to the next skeleton, Skeleton B. Skeleton B gets its reaction back, because it's the first of its turn. It's going to attack Johnston. They were just laying into you, dude. 12 misses, I'm assuming?
Yeah, 12 misses.
12 misses, it tries to attack you, it fell splendidly. We go to the next skeleton. Skeleton A is across that platform over there. It's going to attempt to jump across this cavern. So it's running. You see that it tries to jump. As it backs up, runs, it just disappears off the map.
Bye.
Bye. That guy's gone. He rolled a nat 1.
Oof.
Skeleton C is gonna go. Skeleton C is just going to idly do an idle animation.
Nice.
Skeleton D is gonna do another idle animation. We go to Mo and then to Mimi. Mo, you are up. To Mimi, you're on deck. You see that Johnson has been getting absolutely chopped up by these skeletons.
Alright, I am going to cast Fairy Fire on both of those skeletons and Jocelyn.
Okay, and I think it's Johnson too, because it's an area effect.
Oh, I thought it was people you chose.
I could be wrong, but I want to say it's an area effect.
I thought you did choose some.
Oh, any
Oh,
creature
no.
in the area when the spell is cast. It's a 20-foot cube, so it's about
Yeah, you're right. So,
it's that big. So you would get.
yeah, I would center it on Jocelyn, or maybe just to the, so it wouldn't get to Mimi.
If it, you can move the overlay. You can position however you want the overlay to be. I think you can grab it and move it around. If not, you might have to put your own down to grab it and move around. Pretty sure you click the overlay tab. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was me.
Yeah, no, that would be fine. Just so Tamimi's outside of it.
Okay.
Okay.
So everyone there needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Johnston has advantage because he's within 10 feet of Tamimi and the sword.
Yeah,
The skeletons and all of them do not.
That's just for shedding light. Right?
If whoever fails it, whoever fails it basically becomes illuminated. So whoever attacks them has advantage on their attacks against them. And it would reveal invisible creatures too.
Any creature
Alright.
in the area where the spell's cast is also outlined in. No, it just says. It says they're also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. So the dexterity saving throw is just for the light, right?
No. So if you keep reading, it says any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage. The attacker can see.
Right, but it's making it sound like the rule doesn't apply to that part. That's the way I'm reading it. Maybe not.
No. So what happens is you cast Fairy Fire in this area. So you throw out some pockets. It spreads over this area, and whoever it falls on, they can succeed or fail to save. And if they fail to save, they become illuminated as well. The area itself is outlined, but the creatures within aren't illuminated unless they fail. So it's like think of it as like a very dim area, and those that fail to save are illuminated. So they're like shining lights in the battlefield.
So the
makes
people
sense.
who pass the dexterity save, they don't have fairy fire on them at all. Like they don't
No.
have to. Oh.
They succeed on the.
See, I
on
was
save,
reading
they
the
don't get
wording
affected.
wrong. Because it just says any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. That makes it sound like the dexterity saving throw is only for the light, not for.
Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails. So, like I said, you throw a blanket of light out.
No, I hear what you're saying.
sprinkles out.
I hear what you're saying. The way I'm reading it, the wording makes it sound like the light is only for the dexterity saving throw, not for the negative effect of fairy fire. But that makes more sense because what's the point in the light?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. You confused me a little bit more.
That
but
was
I think we came
it
to
was
an
worded very poorly.
Yeah, I'm hoping they change that in the fucking new handbook. Okay, so Skeleton B, he failed it, so this guy is illuminated. So any attacks against Skeleton B have advantage. Skeleton E, what do they need to beat again? Dexterity save?
15.
Skeleton E fails it, so he has advantage against him. And Jocelyn succeeded. She rolled a natural 19, and she has a +0, so 19.
Okay.
So everyone there. Did you pass it, Johnston?
I got a dirty 20.
Yep. So skeletons B and E have advantage against them. Sweet. Awesome.
So-
What does that look like? What does that look like when you cast it?
It will be. I can pick blue, green, or violet. So they're gonna be purple skeletons.
Purple spooky skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make it purple. It's a lot of
Yeah,
purple.
it's just verbal, so it's not like I don't even take anything like out of my bag. It's just like fairy fire, and and they're purple. Okay, so that is my action. As a bonus action, I'm going to command Rev to attack the top one.
And that's your little homunculus, right?
No, Rev is the fox.
Rev is the fox. Okay.
Yeah. Where is my map here? So Rev comes up here and does.
He revs his engines.
Yeah. So force empowered rend. So +7.
And
That's
it has advantage if it's attacking the skeleton. Don't forget.
oh, that's right. 22 to hit.
Definitely hits. Old
Alright.
skelly bones.
fuck. I rolled a 1 on the damage, so 3 damage.
3 damage to Skeleton B.
Yeah. And,
it was force damage, correct?
yes.
Or was it
Force damage.
Okay, just force. Okay, there's no extra oomph or there's no resistance to that damage. It just takes the full damage.
Yeah, and I think Rev would actually be right in here.
All right, cool. Hell yeah, revving it up.
And
You want to move or do anything else?
I do actually. Jocelyn can see anywhere on this platform, right?
Yeah, I mean, you guys can all look around and see this entire area is illuminated, so you can see every platform in this.
Yeah, that crack just above her looks like it could be like a mountain that you could hide behind, but
Oh, this one. This one.
yeah. But I just realized.
No,
that
it's
a crack
it's
from
just a
detachment. Yeah.
trench.
Well, then I probably move here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. We go to Tamimi. Tamimi, you just saw Mo just drop this fairy fire. You saw rev his engine up and slap the shit out of the skeleton. What are you doing?
Since she is frightened, she's gonna use her winged boots.
Okay.
Go over here.
All right.
The skeleton's in her way, so she's gonna use the sword.
Okay. Go for it. And with the sword, you get. Roll the sword. Do you remember the stats on it?
Isn't it just the regular longsword, or you're talking about the
What's-
damage? It's
So it's a +2 bonus to attack rolls and to the damage. So it's a +2 to your roll plus your initiative, your whatever
plus
you already roll.
regular longsword, or is it just the +2?
So here's how it works. You roll your d20. Yeah, roll your d20. Use your regular longsword that you have if you have one. And then whatever modifier you already have, add 2 to that, so it's to hit. Add 2 to hit.
So it's 26.
26 hits, and then when you hit, it does an additional 2d10 damage, radiant damage to
Radiant damage.
undead.
Yeah.
And it is a magical weapon.
Okay. And then. Oh, I didn't say if I was gonna use 2 hands or 1.
It's okay, you can declare it.
Okay, I'll use 2 hands.
Alright, cool. Slap that bitch.
I'm probably.
Slap at the skeleton man.
An owl?
Probably 21 points of damage.
Yeah, that skeleton just fucking turns the dust and just flutters off into dust land.
And
That's
since
it.
she does still have movement, there's her full movement.
Alright, go ahead and make the wisdom save once again.
And since I have advantage on savings, but disadvantage on savings, it's just a straight roll, right?
Yeah. Wait, what gives you advantage?
The sword.
Well, that's on against magical spells. This is just her spookiness. It's like she's so scary to look at. It's a DC 13 wisdom save.
Well, I rolled 2 sevens, so hold on. That's a 10, so. I'm
Okay,
right.
you're still frightened, but you do not age, thankfully. Yeah, if you fail it by 5 or more while you're frightened, you still age, so you can continue to age until you just die. Sweet. You're still feared. We go to the lair action that's going to happen here. Jocelyn reaches a hand out towards Mo, and she begins to say some incoherent demonic scripture. Mo, make a. The hell is this? Sorry, I'm looking at. Make a wisdom saving throw.
15.
15. Nothing happens. You are absolutely fine.
Awesome.
Yep. We go to the top of initiative. Johnston, it's your turn, followed by the horde of undead and Jocelyn. You are frightened, Johnston? So,
Oh, shucks. I'm out of here. Oh. Move here. Down this guy.
Fucking forgot about that.
they will take
Gosh.
reactions attacks against you if you leave. You can, I don't... Never mind, you have to move away. No, it doesn't. Does it provoke movement? Does it provoke opportunity attacks? I don't think it is because it's forced. Let me look at this shit.
Ooh, that's a good question because it's forced.
No, as an effect, it doesn't say on the conditions. It doesn't say that. It gives you disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, but the creature can't willingly move closer to the Sword of Sphere. So you just can't move closer to Jocelyn. But it doesn't say that you can't get attacked.
While I'm walking away, can I swing at B?
Yeah, without a doubt.
I moved Rev in between you guys to be a protector in that, and then Star left.
Takes your
and
reaction.
Johnson had to leave.
Sorry.
That's alright. I just forgot.
Oh.
And B does have advantage against them, so roll with advantage. Don't forget,
Oh. Ooh.
because he is a light bulb. He is a purple boy.
I was hoping I rolled a 20. Sorry, I hit something and went to the wrong one. 25.
Definitely hits the skeleton. Yeah,
Sweet.
him and his bones.
That's another 12 damage.
Yeah, this skeleton just... You don't have a holy weapon or a radiant weapon, but you're so fucking strong with your old man strength that you just turn it to dust as well. As it dies.
Ah! I'll move another, like here.
Yep. Well, and then I think you were close enough to just E, so E was gonna make a reaction attack against you. Since you left its range of slapping. It misses.
Ooh,
He hits
heck
you.
yeah.
Sweet, we go up to Jocelyn's turn. Jocelyn,
Do I need to make my save?
yes, make your save. Make your DC 13 wisdom saving.
That's a natural 20 for
You
18.
are successful. You're no longer horrified. Hell yeah.
Great.
Seeing this, Jocelyn is going to... She's gonna move towards you. You see the chains that hold her. She pulls against them and she strains against them, but eventually she gets the two of her feet free. And so this is a very goofy looking thing. Actually, wait. She can't move towards you. So she is going to look at you and say some demonic speech as she curses you in demon tongue.
She's a Morlock.
Wait, who?
Jocelyn's just cursing towards you. She can't move because she's chained.
Ah, what a schmebulok.
So that is Jocelyn's turn.
Do I need to make another save?
No, she couldn't do nothing. So that's Jocelyn's turn. We go to Skeleton E's turn. He's gonna get his reaction back. He moves 5, 10. He's gonna attack Rev. Yep. It's a crit on Rev.
Cool.
Skeleton.
Cool.
Oh, that's not that bad. So it's 7 points of piercing damage to Rev.
7?
7, yes.
Okay.
7 points to Rev. That's Skeleton E's turn. We go to Skeleton D, who is just still on this platform. Idle animation. We go to Mo. To Mimi, you're on deck. Mo, you are up.
Alright. I'm trying to figure out. So the Steel Defender has something called Repair.
Okay.
They can use it 3 times per day, but it doesn't specify whether it's like an action or a minute or 10 minutes. It just says magical mechanisms inside the defender restore blah 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 to one construct or object within 5 to itself or one construct within 5 feet of it. I'm probably not going to use it yet, but I just wanted to see what you thought about that, because repair sounds like something that should take time, but it doesn't specify.
It sounds like it's just a charge. So it's to me, how I read it is it can be used whenever.
Okay, so it would basically
because it's a finite stat, it can be used whenever.
okay.
So it's no action, no bonus action, but it can choose to restore hit points to itself or to another construct within 5 feet.
Yeah, or object. Okay. All right. So I have skeleton right in front of me.
It has advantage against attacks on them.
Yeah. I'm just going to. Firebolt doesn't have a short range, right? Anything within 120. Yeah, I'll just cast a Firebolt on this guy right in front of me.
Yeah, go for it.
1d10. Where's my d10? Alright, not bad. 8 fire damage.
Hell yeah, 8
it-
fire damage.
Is this dude flammable?
Sadly, no.
Okay.
His bones are charred, though.
And then I will have Rev do the rend.
On the skeleton as your bonus action?
Yes.
Sweet. Go for it.
So 17 to hit.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, I guess advantage. Let's try that again. So 23 to hit.
Yep.
Right. I rolled a 1 on that damage again, so another 3 damage from Rev.
Skeleton's looking rough, but he's still standing on 2 feet.
Alright. Oh no, I don't think I can use both of them in the same turn. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. I will stay put.
Okay.
And cheapers. Yeah, I'll just have Red move here.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alright, we go to Tamimi. It's your turn. You're still frightened. You are on the platform. So what you doing?
I don't know. Can't really do anything.
You can willingly move away from her, so you could dash away if you want to.
Well, I think she thinks she's okay, but she can't get to her right now. She's gonna. Her whole action is gonna be like, "Are y'all like okay? We should like get out of here."
The sword says, "No, we must save Jocelyn. We must. You must strike her down with me. I can save her. I can fix her.
But she's like scary.
Just do it. Please."
Okay. And
Awesome.
I read the frightened thing, and it says disadvantage on ability checks, so that wouldn't be saving throws, right?
You're right. Yep.
Oh, it doesn't matter because I rolled a 7 on both dice. So.
Yeah.
So.
Money, big money, big money.
DC 13 wisdom save.
Ooh, that's 20 something.
Yeah, you feel yourself no longer scared, and the sword says, "Yes. Now we can move closer. Closer. Good time." Sweet. We go to the next person in initiative. We go over to. Actually, we have a layer action. So what happens is Jocelyn, seeing her on seeing herself be unable to move, she's going to reach out and she puts her hands, and you see this necrotic energy stretch from her fingers. I need one player to roll 3d6 for me. There's no negative effects against you, just to see something.
Who's rolling it?
Yeah, I got D6 ready if you guys need.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait. Got a 6, a 3, and a 1.
Okay. A 6, a 3, and a 1. So, what happens is there are some skeletons that spawn. There are 6 skeletons that spawn on platform 3. There's 3 skeletons that spawn on platform 3. And there's 1 skeleton that spawns on 4. So 9 skeletons pop up on platform 3, and only 1 pops up on platform 4. So that's what's going to happen right now. And they're all in their idle animation.
Well then.
Was it 10 total? It was what, 6, 3, and 1, so 10 total?
Yeah.
So there's 1 on 4.
And the
There's
rest.
You all look over and see these skeletons begin to form. I mean, for narrative effect and just because it seems cool, they seem to be, they like walk out of the portal with this spectral mist around them.
That's amazing.
And the other guy's over here is like looking around lost. He's like, what the hell? He's like, why am I not with the group?
Where's everybody?
Okay, that's her layer action. We go to Johnston. Johnston.
Johnston.
Johnston Jones.
Johnston
Nice.
Johnson! I'm gonna run in.
All right.
Swinging.
And I think your rage did end those. You did not take an attack last. Get attack
I
last.
did take an attack.
Oh, you did attack. You attacked B. That's right. Totally forgot about that.
I'm gonna run in. That's right here.
Okay.
And hey, I'm reading something.
This. Take your time. Take your time.
I'm gonna use my blood mallet.
Okay.
I'll use my fingernail again and cut myself.
All right. Hell yeah.
I'll find it. Why'd I roll a 4? 4 necrotic. And I will attack her, ghost lady,
Okay.
with my great axe.
Do it. Do it. Are you doing a reckless attack or just a normal attack?
I like that idea. I'm gonna reckless.
I like it too. Go for it.
Sweet. 26 again.
That hits. Definitely hits.
25, sorry.
That still hits.
Wait. That's 6 damage to the lady.
6
In what?
damage. Now, what did the blood mallet do again?
It,
Was this just to light your weapon on fire, or was this the one you're using like the mark to like curse her?
that's what I was about to do for my bonus.
Okay.
At least I think so. It's the mark. And yeah, I would put it on her. I'd mark her.
Okay. Okay.
It amplifies my next attack.
All right. So you have. You do extra damage, or is like advantage? Awesome. Yeah,
I
you
have
have
advantage
on.
on my next turn.
Very nice. So we go to. That's your turn. You want to move away? You want to do anything else, or?
Oh, that's it.
Okay. We go to Jocelyn. Jocelyn, no longer cursing, seeing that the skeleton army she summoned missed its mark by a little bit. By at least, 80 feet.
About a
She
week.
curses under her breath in some demonic language, but she's gonna grab her. She like pulls a spectral warhammer, seemingly out of nowhere. She just like reaches into her body and pulls this black spectral warhammer out. He
Sweet.
grips it with 2 hands and just tries to fucking whack-a-mole you over the top of the head with it.
Oh no!
And since you did a reckless attack, she has advantage.
Oh, I knew you weren't gonna do that.
It was this close, Ethan. It was this close to being a natural 20.
Oh.
No, don't let that happen.
But it is a 24 to hit.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. I don't like that die. I like that die. And I dropped the die. Un momento, por favor.
So Ethan, for future reference, when you move, if you would have moved within 5 feet of Rev, he could have had forced disadvantage.
Oh, that would have been good to know.
So just,
that would have been good to know.
So you take,
Got it.
you only take 5 points of bludgeoning reduced to 2. She rolled like a 1.
Hell yeah.
She curses out in her demonic tongue, throwing just ghostly spit on you. She can't do that, so there's no undead within certain range of her. That's her turn. We're just gonna say those skeletons idly move. Nothing happens until someone goes to that platform. So we go over to Skeleton E's turn. Skeleton E looks over to Jocelyn. Oh wait, no wait, Skeleton E's still alive. So Jocelyn will use her bonus action to make Skeleton E make an attack with its reaction before her turn ends. So against Rev, since this is the closest thing, Skeleton E is gonna attack Rev. It misses. Rolled a 2 plus 4, so 6.
Sweet.
Yeah, it attacks as its reaction. It comes back to its turn. Skeleton E is gonna make another attack against Rev. Rolls an 8. Probably misses.
Yes.
Skeleton just looks back at Jocelyn and shrugs. We go over to Skeleton D. Skeleton D's and his idle animation. We go to Mo and to Mimi on deck. Mo, what are you doing?
Mo is going to skirt around E here with Rev. So Rev is within range of Johnston.
Yes.
And then I am going to cast another firebolt
Go on Jocelyn or on Skeleton E?
on the skeleton, yeah, in front of me.
Okay. Cool.
25 to hit.
Yes, sir. Definitely hits.
Alright, and that's 10. That's 6 fire damage.
Skeleton just bursts in a ball of flame as its bones get carred and just sent over the edge of the platform near you. It dies. Bye-bye.
I can't figure out if Rev moving is its full turn or if Rev can also attack.
Well, you command it as a bonus action to attack, or if you don't use your bonus action to do that, it can move and it takes the dodge action automatically.
Okay, well, it's already moved,
acts after
so
you.
would that be it?
Well, technically, it's supposed to act after your
Oh,
character.
that's true. Yeah.
So it's supposed to go you first, then it.
Yeah. So it can't attack now, right? Because it moved.
Well, let's just say this is his first time really working with this. I'll let it slide.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and use your bonus action to make it attack.
Okay. So Rev is going to attack Jocelyn.
Okay.
18 to hit.
That misses.
Misses.
Sir. It tries to jump up and slap her, and she hits it. She just bounces the attack off of her shield, her spectral shield.
Okay. And that is that.
Sweet jelly bean. All right. Tamimi, it's your turn.
She still has her winged boots going.
Yep, you still have them going. Flutter over.
And I'm gonna use my channel divinity, the vow of immunity.
Okay.
So I get someone within 10 feet of me. I get to choose one. I get gain advantage on attack rolls.
Okay.
For 1 minute or until it drops to 0 HP or falls unconscious.
That's pretty sweet. Go for it.
So, hold on, let me click that off so I don't forget that I used it.
And I'm just gonna mark your character with a border to show that you're doing that. Let's make it orange.
I'm gonna use the sword.
Yep. To beat the shit out of Jocelyn.
I'm sad because I don't have anything to do Divine Smite.
Yep. The sword's like, I'm sorry, master, but it has to be done. Bitch, don't tell her I said that.
Ooh. Okay. Was that 26.
Hits.
Okay. And she is undead, so I get the 2D. I am doing two-handed, by the way.
She is undead. She's medium done. Medium done. Medium dead. Undead.
18 points of damage.
With the 2d10 radiant
Yeah.
on the sword. How much of it was radiant?
That was 2, 3, 9.
Okay, and it was how much damage total? Sorry.
18.
18 points of damage. Yeah, she reels out in pain and she screams. Ah! She screams as you cut through her with the blade. The blade just passes through her smooth as butter, and as it does, it leaves a glowing residue behind. As you see, just a cut across her torso. That blinding brilliance light just pouring out of it. You see the shackles on her arms and legs begin to crack with the same radiant energy. She screams out in pain, and the sword's like, "No, this hurts me as much as it hurts you."
Okay, well, I'm done.
Okay. We go over to Johnston Geraldson. It's your turn.
Holy. My turn. All right, I'm gonna swing at her.
Okay. Are you still reckless? Oh, you already have advantage because you're blood mallet. So.
Yes, sir. That is. Ooh. 22.
Hits. Oh wait.
Wait.
Still hits. It hits. You're good.
Oh, don't worry. I got worried. Wait. That is another 12 points of damage.
Yeah, you cut through her and she is screaming in pain. She's the chains on her aren't cracking like they did whenever Tamimi slashed her, but she is taking pain. Her form is flickering in and out of existence, but she's still standing. Still standing.
That's all I can do.
And I did forget to do a layer action, so I'm just gonna skip over it. I missed it. It's on me. It is what it is. We go to Jocelyn's turn. Jocelyn, still pissed at this little fucking old bitch in front of her, takes the spectral warhammer in her hand. She fucking does this cool like parkour move with it, throws it up in the air, spins it, and then she catches it midair and tries to bring it down on top of your head.
I'm a forced
I wanna do
disadvantage
something
on
like
that.
For style points, force disadvantage. All right.
Yeah.
As your reaction.
Yeah, the deflect attack
Still-
reaction for Rev.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
She rolls a 12 total, so I assume that misses.
That does.
That's her action. She's going to use her bonus action to point over to Skeleton on platform form and say, in some demonic speak, and you see the skeleton just drop its head and sad. So
That wasn't nice.
we go over to Skeleton D. Idle animation still. Emma, it's your turn. To Mimi, you're on deck. Jocelyn is looking rougher and rougher with each round that passes.
Alright, I'm just gonna go for the same stuff.
Go for it.
My firebolt and the fox's attack.
Okay. So action, bonus action.
25 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So 1d10. 5 fire damage on her.
Okay. She takes the 5 fire damage. The steel defender doesn't even get to go. What does it look like as your fire bolt ends Jocelyn's reign or wrath?
I would just fire it directly at her head. Just like not expecting her to die, so I would have like fired it and then like turned towards Rev to say like, "Oh, now it's your turn," and then just engulfed in flames.
Yeah, she starts burning. You see that, but even though she's burning, she still reacts. She's still acting like her flesh is on fire. As she burns and she twists and writhes, she begins to speak. That same jarbled language transforms into common as she says. It seems like she's saying some sort of prayer as she's saying it so fast and everything's. Jacob's not gonna roleplay what she's saying, but she's saying a prayer. And as she does, the platforms around you begin to shake and rumble with unsteadiness. And as she's doing that, the sword cries out in all your heads. He says, "She's repenting. She's recommitting to Cade, and she's gonna bring this temple down with her in the process. The walls around must have some sort of exit. There must be an exit nearby. Look, we have to leave quickly. Look for an exit." And as he is saying that, you see that Jocelyn actually reaches towards the sword, her hand open, and the sword says to all of you again, "Look for an exit. She needs me. Hand me over, and I can make sure she doesn't come back from whatever the fuck this is. I can make sure she doesn't go back down the path of darkness."
You're muted.
Muted.
To maybe we'll look at the sword and just kind of look at it for a second and like,
Hurry! I can protect you a little bit if you don't do it.
I think we have to do this quick.
Okay. She hands the sword over.
Yeah, so as the sword touches Jocelyn's hand, her form just erupts into this brilliant, beautiful golden light as you see the paladin that was once a holy knight and not a demonic fiend. She is beautiful, she's magnificent. She looks a little like Tamimi, but she's not Tamimi. And she is saying this prayer, and she holds the sword aloft above her head. You see a light just split out of it, and you see above cracks begin to form, and you realize that above you is just solid ground as cracks begin to form, and all around you see this crack is spindling around. And as all this chaos is happening, go ahead and give me some group perception checks. As the walls around you are falling, the platforms beneath you are shaking, and they are too probably going to fall. The path behind you is hard to scamper across.
17.
13.
5.
So with the 17 MO, you see through all these cracks, the light begins to stream in through one of them specifically. And what's awkward is as you're looking up, you realize that you need to look down, and as you look down, you see you see a vortex of those twinkling stars turn into kind of like a toilet bowl when you flush it. It's this vortex that's just sucking, and you see in the center of the vortex is what looks like a light, and it looks like there's grass on the other side of it. And you feel it's probably the only exit out of here without you all being buried alive in this tomb.
Right. Yeah, I'll just shout. I said, "Portal down below," and I just jump into it.
Well,
What?
I'll push Johnston into it, and then I'll go.
Ah!
As you all fall through this portal, you go through it, and it does that weird thing where, like, once you go through it, it inverts gravity and you come crashing back down on top of the ground.
Yeah.
As the portal itself closes as each of you pass through it. And as you are there on the outskirts from where you had once entered, you realize you're back in that clearing with that big rock, and you see that the earth around you, the earth where that rock was, begins to collapse and cave in on itself, and you're off to the side, and you watch as the earth begins to settle. Those damaged and necrotic, broken trees that are around you, they're uprooted, and they all get buried underneath this massive mound of rock and rubble. You see new trees begin to grow as the roots stretch out digging into the dirt and pushing through the forest, and you see the trees around that are sick begin to come to life as this radiant healing energy pours into the forest itself. You see as the dirt and splintered stone give way, there's growing moss and grass that just somehow manages to grow instantaneously as the sun bears down on it with its radiance. The large boulder in the center that had sunken down is kind of pushed and ejected out of the caving portion of this collapse, and it lands down, and as it lands, some trees begin to grow on top of the rock, and as you sit there and watch it, they twist and they gnarl until they evoke the shape of each of you atop of it. Cool. With each of you with a sword in your hand, as there seems to be some sort of statue or some sort of landmark that has been created. And with that, you guys finish the one shot. You're standing in front of you're just gazing at this statue, and with that beautiful, intense feeling of doing something really well, you level up. And eventually, as you level up, Thump comes out of the woods. What the hell happened? I was hiding, or Thump was hiding. Thump was hiding. Thump alive.
And Mo just says, well, if you weren't hiding and you were with us, you would have your own super cool statue. Isn't this super cool, Thump?
Yeah, you like missed out on all the fun.
Thump isn't a warrior. Thump is a food enjoyer.
I like food.
Thump. And with the last thump from Thump's lips, you guys level up. We'll do a quick level up, take a quick 5-minute break, and then we'll get into the next one shot.
Hell yeah.
So go ahead and level up. Tell me what you guys are taking. This is the level 4. You get feats.
Or you can, I should have thought about this ahead of time.
And you can either get a feat, or you can just avert it and get ability score improvements.
I'm getting feet.
More
feats.
I don't get any feet.
You get 2 feet, brother.
Ooh, another 7.
I'm gonna be real honest. That would have been real funny if all those skeletons just piled on Tamimi's platform.
Well, either of our platforms, it would have been ridiculous.
Well, what was gonna happen if you failed that save, Craig, or whoever it was Johnson? I think it was Craig, right? If you failed it, you would have got teleported to one of the platforms randomly.
Gotcha.
So it would have been like every other round, like every layer action would have rotated.
Yeah.
And that's just something that I added on because obviously we got this battle map. I got to use it for something. That's the only thing that would make sense.
Big money.
Because when I played it with my friends, they were just in that big room before, that big open chamber, and there was just like 5,000 skeletons beating the shit out of the fighder. It was funny. It was funny. And then thankfully Star was a goblin, so she would just roll away and disengage and go hide in the corner. As he was getting his ass clapped.
I was healing him as he was getting
You were healing him. You were healing him.
I don't know. There's so many to choose from.
There's a lot.
A weapon master. Oh my god.
Excuse me. Little beans.
Yeah, of course.
I'm excited for this one. This one's gonna be a little fun. It could be. It could be shit. But
Can't do Path of the Jet.
and your characters, as you guys are choosing your feats, your characters and Thump, you all make it to the next city that you were heading to, which is going to be let me pull up my fantasy name generator for a city. So you guys are idly walking in the background as you're in the main menu, leveling your character up. And you travel and travel through the woods. Thump leads you to the city of Crowpool. And you guys spend a week in Crowpool just kind of recovering, and Thump goes around and tells the tale of you, of M.O., of Tamimi, and of Johnston Geraldson. He tells the tales in various bar and taverns, and you all join him and you collaborate. Holy shit! And you, with explicit detail, you tell exactly what happened. Enough time passes to where even the lord of the city, Lord Chicken Nugget, hears of these tales of so
Lord
outlandish events that he has to see proof, and he, with a guard of escorts and you in tow, all go towards the site of your accomplishment, and everyone, and the Lord believes you. Lord Chicken Nugget believes you so much that he all looks at you and says, well, since you're not full of shit, I think we should have a festival. And with that, the feast festival of the three heroes of infamy, the three heroes of just, straight ballin', have been enacted as a huge festival that's held for all of you. And this festival has its delights, and whenever we get back from break, we'll go into the delights that it has. But everyone in the town knows of who you are. You are kind of like local celebrities in a sense to this town of Crowpool. And that's where we'll pick up as you guys are attempting the festival that is being thrown for you.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna put us two away.
Sir.
on, go.
What's up, sons of guns? We're back. So characters just leveled up. Do you want to tell what the stream what y'all got, or do you just want to surprise them?
I'm okay telling our secrets.
I'm already telling the secret.
I'll have to change our graphic, but Mo took skill expert, and I took proficiency in perception, expertise in stealth, and then I boosted my dex. And then I went up by 6 HP.
Rock on in the Rock On Kingdom, dude.
Yes, there.
All right, who's next?
I'll go next. Stars eating. I took, because I didn't get a feat because I'm only level 3 because I'm multi-classing. I got my path because I took a level in barbarian. I took the path of the zealot. Now every time I attack a creature, I get an extra d6 plus 1 of necrotic damage.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's hot.
And what's your HP now?
My HP is now 42 because I rolled a 9.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Star's muted. One day we'll hear her.
Okay. So I took Sentinel. So, you know, all cool stuff like that. I also, my HP, I rolled a 7, so now my HP is a 40.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
Went from 30 to 40. Really cool. And then I get to have an extra spell now.
Ooh.
I get 5 spells.
I didn't check that.
You probably got another spell slot.
Maybe.
I
Let's
didn't-
see.
I can't remember. No, I didn't think I got another spell.
Spells.
But
Oh. Either I didn't prepare all my spells or I got 2 more? Probably
You
just.
probably got 2 more.
Oh, sweet. Well, I'll do that too.
I also,
We can.
I also got an extra rage.
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
Jacob got a hint of sadness and a little bit of depression.
Oh, those are both very similar things.
Same, but different. Yeah. So while you decide on your spells, I'll kind of just lay out the groundwork for this next one shot.
That's just
So
long term and short term sadness. Like.
Yeah, basically. Unmedicated too. I'm raw dogging it.
Oh, no.
So here we go. So yeah, like I said before, you guys are in the town of, or the city of Crowpool. Lord Chicken Nugget has thrown a feast for you because your word spread around of your inspiring acts of saving some of the forest. You know, with reward, he actually gave you residency inside the city. Not too crazy, but you do have a house that you call as a base of operations, basically. And you've been living there for about a week. He gave you the house, but he didn't give you the money to pay for taxes and all that. So you still got to do some adventuring here on the side. So it's like one of those things. It's like you win a Mr. Beast video, but you get all the bullshit that comes with it. So it's like that. But you guys do have a house.
Whoa.
And because of this, you know, exciting event, there has been word spread around that there's a festival going on for you. It's called the Feast Festival. And it's a celebration. The Feast Festival. The Feet Fest, actually. The Feet Fest. F-E-A-T Fest. Not feet as in feet, but feet as in feet. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean.
What about feet?
Everyone's barefoot. Chris pops in. Oh God, what the fuck? Just freaks out. But yeah, there's this big festival going on for you, and you know, surprisingly enough, it's so quiet at this festival because Jacob forgot to add the soundtrack. But there's a festival going on. Look at that. Oh, there's noise. There's a crowd. There's people. Look at that guy. Look at this guy. It's a feast. There's dancing. There's booty jiggling. People are happy. It's a time of celebration, celebrating you, the 3 of you. The village is calling you the saviors of the grove. the little chicky nuggies, the Crow Squad, the Crow Crew. You're getting different nicknames from the people, and you are local celebrities. And at this Feet Fest, it is an extravagant event. There are merchants from all over. There are mini games, and you see there are several mini games for the casual goer to participate in. You see that there is what looks like a meat pie competition being set up. There is a archery range. There is what looks to be like a wrestling grappling pit. There are several people gathered around trying to discern truths and lies from one another in a game of wits and tongue. There is a dance seminar that many are joining in on as they are doing these extravagant, very creative interpretation dances of whatever comes into their body. And this is all to celebrate you. The citizens encourage you to participate in the nearby events. And they all want to test their might against the celebrities. You see over in the grappling ring, the fearsome and scary Tater Von Spud is flexing his muscles as he is sweating profusely as he is kind of eyeing up your entire group, because you guys are in the center. You guys are the attraction, the real attraction here. You see over at the archery range, there is a half-elf man named Legolas who eyes you up and down and kind of has that smirk on his face like he's too good for a casual conversation. He's a high member of society. You see over in the meat pie eating competition area, there's this just huge, big-bellied man named Pork Belly that is just waiting, licking his lips menacingly as he twirls a thin mustache. You see, there are several wagons that have been turned into storefronts. People are buying, turkey legs, corn on the cob, some elote in a cup. It's crazy. It's wild times. It's fun, and yeah, the people recommend you participate. But then again, you are the celebrities at this event, and you pretty much dictate what you want to do, if you want to do anything. And I'll hand it over to you, as you are in your celebration of you.
I'm certainly not used to this. This is wild.
I have never felt like so cool.
That's one word for it, sure.
Back in my day, I used to be the crown champion.
Of
You
what?
should go fight. Or what is it, wrestling?
What?
Go wrestle that big dude over there.
Oh, okay. I got this. Oh, wait, who am I wrestling?
You look over towards the grappling pit, and you see this huge, massive man. You see he wears these wrestling overalls, little spandex, and it says Tater Von Spud on it. And there's an image of a potato. Yeah, so you make your way over to Tater Von Spud, and he sees you and he says, "Oh, you think you can take me, huh?
That's a good accent.
Do you really think you can take me?
I can take anything.
I can take you fried. I can take you mashed.
What about scrambled?
Gratin. We can't scramble no potato, but I can scramble you.
What about hashed?
I do like a good hash. I tell you that. That's a good.
Hash is good. Yeah, I like that. All right, I'm ready.
Do you think you want to step in the ring with Tater Von Spud then, eh?
I would love to.
Don't forget to put on your oil. Oil up.
Okay.
We gotta get oiled up.
Where's
so
my oil?
So I can fry your ass.
Wait, where's my oil? Wait, is it peanut oil?
It's potato oil.
Oh, even better.
Potato oil.
Yeah, somebody comes over with a bucket of potato oil, and it's not even oil. It's just potato water. It's just potato water, and they dump it on you.
Oh.
Yeah. So basically, what's gonna happen is there are gonna be 3 contested strength rolls. It's a strength roll to grapple, a strength roll to lift, and then a strength roll to toss. So obviously, sort of like a best of. You'll just roll. That's what's gonna happen. So Tater Von Spud, he
before
gets
we
in a low
start-
stance.
Oh, before we start, I want to flex my muscles in rage.
Yeah, go for it. Tater Von Spud isn't intimidated as his massive size is
Alrighty.
huge compared to your tiny body.
So what are we doing? Which one first?
We are grappling, eh?
All right,
Ladies first, as they say.
lady.
He,
who you
he
calling
readies
a
himself.
lady?
And he readies himself. So basically, there's no initiative. It's just we're gonna roll at the same time. Best of 3 kind of thing. So go ahead and roll your grapple check as Tater Von Spud rushes you quickly, arms wide open, with arms wide open.
Wait,
Under the sunlight.
is it athletics or just strength?
It is a
Because it's a grapple.
it's a strength check, so you can make an athletics check.
21.
21. You see him rush towards you, and he gets low.
Sorry, before you start, I want to find someone in the crowd,
Okay.
and I want to bet.
You find a very sleazy, darker skinned individual with a bit of a goatee and a single. He has a goatee, and then just a single patch of hair on his forehead.
And be like, I bet you that the little gnome is gonna win.
He looks at you up and down. How much you betting?
I don't know, like 10 gold.
Do you have 10 gold on you?
Obviously, I wouldn't be betting it.
Okay, I'll bet 10 gold too. I'll. No, Tater Von Spud was my youngin'. He was my little potato. So there's nothing that can't beat Tater. So 10 gold against your 10 gold.
Alright.
He turns back to the crowd as Tater Von Spud rushes after Johnston Geraldson. And Johnston Geraldson, he goes to grapple you, but he swings too high as you kind of duck under him. And you find yourself wrapped around his bottom, and you give that instinctual pull to lift him up. Go ahead and roll another strength check as you try to lift
All
this
right.
giant fella.
Sweet. That's a dirty 20.
He got to go to his page. That's what he's gonna do. He got a 21. So you go to grab him, and he pulls your arms apart and says, "No, not my potato, tomato.
What?
I don't know." And he tries to grapple you.
Okay. Ooh-wee.
17 to grapple.
23.
Yeah, do you re-grapple on again and go to lift? Go ahead and make your lift check.
Come on. Big money, big money. Ooh-wee.
What'd you get?
25.
You got 19. Yeah, you pick Tater Von Spud up and he starts to flare around. No. Go ahead and make
big
your
boy.
attempt to throw him. 14.
A 14. I got a 15.
You throw Tater Von Spud 10 feet, and he hits the ground. And as he hits the ground, potatoes fall out of his pockets. Not my potatoes! I will never recover from this humiliating.
Let me
challenge.
help you. And I'll go
No,
help him with
get
his
away from
thing.
me! I don't want your help.
I'm sorry.
He gets up and runs off as he cries. The little sleazy gentleman that Tamimi betted with looks at her with a side eye and says, "Fine. Every potato has its day." Hands you 10 gold. Other people begin to join into the grappling pit, seeing this, athletic feat from this small old man, and you see people join in as they begin to grapple one another. It turns into a whole grapple fest. It's pretty fun to watch, but you feel there's no real challenge here for your party anymore.
I'll do the archery if I can use a crossbow. Yeah, why not?
You head over to the archer rally, and as you get over there, you see there are 3 different targets. One set close, one set about mid-range, and another one that's really long, far off. And you see that very uptight half elf is over there named Legolas, and he says, So, you think you have what it takes to make a shot against the target?
I don't know. I just figured I'd take some target practice and it'd be a competition at the same time.
So, let's do it then. I'm going to beat you.
Good.
So what's gonna happen is
luck.
we're gonna do. This is how it's gonna work, Bucko. We're gonna be 3 gold bets. 3 gold, 1 gold for each target. Obviously, winner takes all. You win if you beat the other person at the target. You get the gold prize for that target. You'll figure it out. It's not too bad.
Are we supposed to have a certain amount of gold on us?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
I mean, for some reason, mine says 20 gold, so I don't know if that was
Well, you
from
got it
the
from your
rant.
background.
Oh,
You got it
okay.
from your background.
That makes sense. All right.
I got 10.
I'm just
Yep.
like,
Alright.
yeah, that sounds sure. Let's do it.
All right, Bucko. He puts his gold piece down on the table next to it. You put yours down, and he says, "I'll take the shot first, and you can watch."
Okay.
He hair flips.
Oh, majestic.
You see him aim, and then he looks over at you and just lets go of it. As he goes, and hits right in the middle. It just jiggles on the bullseye.
Did you get a nat 20?
No, I got 19. There's a certain AC associated with the bullseye,
Gotcha.
inner ring, outer ring.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks over at you and just says, looks like the money's gonna be mine.
I'm gonna cast. Can I cast guidance on myself to hit?
I don't think it works on attack.
Okay, that's what
I think
thought.
I think it's just ability checks.
Okay. All right.
But if you cast Bless, you can do that. You can definitely do it.
I do not have bless. Let's go. Oh, it's not good. 16.
16. You take the time to aim and you let go, and your arrow rings true as your arrow knocks right next to his.
Oh, sweet.
This target was about 15 feet away.
Oh, gotcha.
So each of you have 6 points. He sees this and says, let's go for the second one then.
Yes.
I
let's
said it
do
wrong. You guys whoever gets the most points gets the gold. So it'll be a 6 gold payout, basically.
Gotcha. Okay.
So 3 gold wager from you, 3 gold wager from the other person.
Yeah.
So he looks at the second target and he aims. And he lets out that long, deep breath. And he lets it fly. And you see his arrow just go fly right over the target.
Sweet.
Oh.
All right.
Something was in my eye.
That happens. I understand.
Okay.
14.
You aim and your arrow goes hits right in the ground, right in front of the target.
A
as you miss as
14?
well. Yep.
Holy shit. 16
looks-
was a bullseye and 14's a ground.
Well, this is the mid-range.
Right.
One. Yeah, it's about 50 feet. Yeah, the AC you needed to hit the outer ring is 16
Wow.
on this one. Yeah.
All right.
So AC changes for each target. Yeah, so yours hits down on the ground. It was a little bit closer than his. His was smooth sailing over, and he looks over at you and says, "Bug must have gotten your eye too, huh?"
No, that was just a bad shot.
Oh, couldn't be me. Flips his hair and takes a shot at the last one. There we go. He pulls back as hard as he can, and he lets it go, and the arrow just breaks. Oh. I guess I don't know my own strength.
Oh, I guess not. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. That's interesting.
I know. Pretty impressive.
Oh, fuck a duck. Natural 1.
Likewise, yours breaks as well, and he looks at you and looks at the arrows. Maybe we should try it again. These arrows are rigged. There's something going on.
Yeah,
with these arrows.
that was weird for us to
Yeah,
both
let's
do that, right?
Let's get a different batch of arrows.
Okay.
Y'all are doing great.
He shoots this arrow. It makes it about halfway, and it lands in the ground, and he just looks a little disheartened. He's like, "Damn it."
All right. Let's go.
Shit.
I believe.
21?
You let your arrow ring true, and it hits the outer ring of the bullseye.
Sweet.
And he just looks at you and he says, Fine. Here's my money.
Good.
Somebody needs to make these targets closer, because this shit sucks.
I mean,
he walks out there.
Oh, okay,
He
bye.
tries to walk away. So you basically earn 3 gold off of that.
Sweet.
I'm going to the meat pies.
You go over to the meat pie eating contest, and you see that there is several people join in, but there's no one else like Pork Belly McGee over here. Pork Belly McGee sees you, and he says, "Oh, Willie, you've come to challenge the champion, huh?
No.
You're literally not gonna win this, so I just need you to know that."
Guys,
Why is she talking
I know
like
he does this all the time to me, and I
He,
hate it.
he pulls out a fedora and flips it and puts it on his head. Be ready to
Why
face
are you
your worst
talking like that?
nightmare. It's literally just a speech impediment, so it's not a big deal.
Well,
So-
you're literally like so annoying.
Whittlewy, I could kill this. He looks at you and says, "Are you ready to eat this pie?"
Duh. That's why I'm here.
So basically, it's gonna be a series of Constitution saving throws that get harder and harder as you go.
Yes.
So, the first pie gets put down, and he just Kirby inhales it as he goes, "Whoop," and you see him just swallow it. He's gonna make a roll.
These are stand by me rolls.
The pie disappears down his gullet, and he looks at you as he crosses his eyes and says, was delicious."
Constitution saving throw or
Yes, it's a saving throw.
19.
You pass as well. The pie's pretty good. It's like a chicken pot pie.
Oh, yum.
He says,
Chicken pot
I
pie?
see you're no amateur. I guess we go to the next pie. The next pie gets put in front of you. This is a blueberry pie. He takes his time with it, and he swallows it. And then he does, and he just throws up. What are we so embarrassed right now?
What are we so embarrassed?
Widow ate a bunch of us.
What are we?
Didn't roll it hot either. Okay, 12.
Yeah, you eat this pie with ease. He just looks at you. I've been defeated. There's no reason to keep playing. Well, I guess I'm a good sport, so let's keep going. He like starts eating his own vomit in front of you.
Oh, no!
No!
he gets about 2 bites in before he just throws it up again.
Weird.
I think I've lost this one.
Yeah.
Can you pass me the napkin over there, m'lady?
I'll like move out of the way for you so you can get it.
Fine. He like does that thing where he's like rocking to try to get up. And he stands up and waddles over to an area to go clean himself off. Everyone else is looking around awkwardly. He just ate his soap and they're like, "What the fuck's wrong with that guy?" And you hear somebody in the crowd mocking, "A widow we don't know."
Oh.
Well, I guess I like one.
Hey, we all won our games. Let's go.
About
good
about
job,
that
guys.
time, at about that time, you hear a cry from out of nowhere.
Oh, no.
A voice suddenly rises over the entire crowd, hawking potions and other wares that promise to amaze and astound. In fact, he's so compelling that the skill challenges in the area have come to a standstill, which you notice. The only ones that are left are the dances of lore, and then the lies and truth seekers competition. These come to a halt, and you see his booth, which is it's very nice, very extravagant, very colorful, very eye-catching, and it's being pulled by a horse. It's a horse-drawn wagon, and it says, "The amazing Presto, alchemist extraordinaire." It appears to be the only fancy or special market stand currently in operation. And this man, he is a little gnome. He's got like a thin wispy beard. He's got like a severely balding comb over. He's trying to keep his balding spot, but he keeps combing it over. The wind keeps blowing it up as he licks his hand and pats it down. And he jumps up in a very colorful array with a very brown and mustard colored top hat, and he says, "Come one, come all, make big from small. Want speed? Drink these. Need brawn? Try one. You fancy a kiss? Just put this to your lips, and you'll soon be smooching your prize. Presto, changeo, potions, and lotions, and tinctures that thrill. Improve your skills, cure your ills, and pay your bills with these pills. Grow gills with these vials. Your denials and trials are no match for my batch of notable potables. Presto, changeo. Don't ask me, try for free." And he goes and just throws them out, and people grab them out there and begin to drink them. And you see there's a lighthearted atmosphere as people begin to seem some sort of change happen into their body. They get these, it looks like some of them get stronger, some of them become more focused. You see that some individuals' skin and the hands turn into like what look like rocks, and they're punching their hands. Some people's heads grow a little larger as their brain begins to expand. Just very different magical effects happening to these individuals, these common folk that are just drinking them up, and Presto just keeps throwing them for free. Have one, have these, drink me, drink thee. And he looks over to you. My gosh, it's the heroes. Would you like to go from heroes back to zero, back to heroes? Because I got a potion for each of you. I had to make a rhyme. That's not gonna happen. I'm just making a rhyme. But anyways, potions are free. Would you care to drink thee?
Are we
Please.
up close, or are we like at a distance still?
Well, this is him spotting you in the crowd.
Okay,
and, like,
yeah.
gesturing in front of the whole crowd.
I'll actually like go up instead of like trying to catch whatever he has to offer. I'll just say,
Hey,
I don't know what any of that meant. You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific about what these do.
he shrugs and smiles. I have no clue. I just serve them to you and you. He walks over. Listen, pal, you're harsh and my mellow. I'm just trying to give free potions away. I don't know this. They're not labeled. They're all safe. I promise you that. This is a festival. I'm trying to be boisterous and joyful and give the people what they want. Look at Tater Von Spud over there. And you all glance at Tater Von Spud, and you see that he has 12 people lifted up, 12 people on his hands, and he's like, ah, yeah,
I beat that guy.
And Presto looks at you. Probably before, but he's not the same no more. He has tried Presto Changeo's potions of life and obviously strength. He got a strength one, obviously. It's what happened to him. Amazing, right?
Yeah, I mean that's wonderful. I don't think I was like, harshing your mellow or anything, because I'm speaking directly to you, like quietly. I don't think anybody else. Look at them, they're having fun. I wasn't ruining anything. I don't appreciate.
Indeed.
But so where did these come from?
I am the amazing Presto Change. My name's Presto. I am a potion crafter, and I've made these batches.
Oh, you made them.
Yeah, primarily for the festival, because I mean they're just small, little things. They only last for about maybe 10 minutes. It's just to give commoners some sort of, special feeling, make them feel good, make them feel like you three, the
Sure.
three to be.
Sure. That's so what's our role here?
Free marketing.
Ah.
Yes. He looks over to the
Hi.
other gnome. Hello.
Ah,
Presto Changeo.
so you like to rhyme?
Indeed.
Oh, well, I got one for you. I'm a little concerned with these potions. I might end up in an urn.
Fret not.
Please, I don't want to die.
I get your rhyme, and you will not die. Don't fret. Don't. Fuck! I rhymed with the wrong thing. Don't worry. It'll be fine. Presto Changeo. It's Presto's game. It's my guarantee. There's nothing wrong with these potions.
It's okay.
Can I
Not everyone's good at poetry. It's okay, Presto.
Indeed, but if you try my potion, you might be.
Do one of your potions help with poetry?
Well, I know I put a batch of the brain booster serum in there somewhere, so possibly.
Oh.
Expand your intellect.
I'm pretty smart.
Don't detect.
I'm pretty smart already, but I'm really terrible at rhyming, so I don't know.
It's okay, just follow the AB rhyme scheme. And you, madam, you haven't said a word. You're beautiful, you're graceful.
Ethan wanted an
Lend me-
insight check. I think I cut him off.
Oh, my
I
bad.
did wanna.
What do you want an insight check
Thank
on?
Just didn't say in his stuff safe.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't know shit.
Yeah, he's very charismatic and very, if he is lying,
I think
you don't
this
detect anything.
guy's true. I rolled
But
a
he
one.
does, he
Minus
does look
2.
over to me. My God, your beauty! It would be hard to rhyme something with beauty, and I've lost track because I'm lost in your beauty.
I would say you could say something about her booty.
Oh! Madam, that booty is quite thick. I look at it, and it makes me lovely and sick.
Oh?
I'm uncomfortable.
Have no fear, I have a potion just for you, my dear. Well, you could even have the potion of sage wisdom. It'll make you wiser, and you won't be uncomfortable. Because with wisdom comes less awkwardness, I think. I believe.
I think it's just you.
Maybe the potion of fiery charisma can make you feel better.
Can you just give me the damn potion so I can go?
Indeed, for 3, I shall hand over. 1, 2, 3. And he pulls out 3 potions. Go ahead and roll each of you roll a d6.
D6. I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1. It's a 1.
What'd you get, sir?
4.
4? Okay. Ethan, what'd you get?
I got a 5.
You got a 5. So we got a 1, a 4, and a 5. Can y'all write y'all's numbers down for me? My
5
sticky
is
note
me.
stick. My sticky note won't stick. So, the guy that rolled the 1, the Mr. the M, oh, that's not MO. That was who rolled a 1? It was Star, right?
No, it was me.
No, it was
Yeah, MO. You rolled a 1. You have this very dark and thick-looking liquid, and he looks at it and he says, "Ah, that's a good one. If you drink that, you'll feel as strong as 10 of you."
Oh.
That's my jolly giant strength potion.
Well, I mean, it's interesting because if you look at me, you would think I'm strong, but I'm really not. So that's actually very compelling.
You should drink it and feel the amazing Presto change of your body.
So how do I know that's what it does, though? How do I trust you? Because, I mean...
That's an ethical question I'm not prepared for.
Okay.
As a businessman, you have my guarantee that it will be free and safe. I was gonna rhyme, but I couldn't. I feel like that would add little to what I'm trying. I want you to drink my potion, and you can spread word of mouth to get my business out there.
I understand. Just give me 1 minute. I'm gonna, wait until they do their potions.
Of course. A horse is a horse.
Yes. And I'm gonna cast Identify on my potion.
Yeah. As a ritual or as a action? Because I think if you do a ritual, it's an hour. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the 1 minute one. Yeah.
Okay. So that's just the casting time.
Yeah.
The cast action. Yeah. So as you're over there casting, you're identified. The rest of you, Presto keeps on his rambling as MO focuses, and I'm sure you're doing it discreetly enough so no one notices. Who rolled the 4? Star? Yep. Presto looks at you. Why, dear, my dear, looky here. With this potion, you'll feel smarter. But you knew that already. He leans in. That's my brain booster serum. That'll make you more intelligent.
I'm already super smart.
Super smart. Why be super smart when you can be super smart?
Says the person. I have a -1.
Yeah, I see the 9 on my screen. I like it.
My dearie, drink that and be less weary.
She's gonna look at him and she's just gonna stick it in her pocket.
He's a little sad about that. Oh dear, I shed a tear. For you don't drink Presto Changeo's magical free potion of... Be it your wish, be it your make. Just remember where you got that sweet bottle. Anyways, God, good sir. You are old, you are young. What did you get? Again, my son, let me see your potion. What'd you roll? A 5? By golly, you've already lived 100 years, but this will make you feel like you've lived 100 more years.
I don't want to
In
be
10
older.
minutes. You won't be older, you'll be wiser, my friend. Just take my hand and drink it with me.
No need to fear, a hero has appeared, and I drink it.
You die. You just died. No,
Straight up dead.
you die. You take 5,000 psychic damage. No, you drink it. So what you do is you get a +5 to your wisdom modifier, and you have advantage on insight checks for 1 hour.
So,
So just write that down. +5 to wisdom to your wisdom modifier, and advantage on insight checks for 1 hour.
This only lasts 10 minutes, though, right?
No, this one, the one he drank lasts for an hour. He looks over. Yeah, that was just his slogan. He said, "You'll feel wiser in 10 minutes." But, Star, you don't know what yours does yet. Mo, you identify your success thing. You figure out that you do have the Jolly Giant Strength Potion. So this gives you a +5 to your Strength modifier, and you have advantage on athletics checks for 1 hour. As your muscles double in size and they intensify.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what I learn, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I mean, you weren't lying. I'm sorry that I doubted you, and then yeah, I'll drink it.
Yeah, you down the bottle, and like I said before, you get stronger. You feel your muscles increase.
Yeah.
Your muscles feel as strong as your brain does in a normal day.
Holy shit. Ugh. Wow. This is weird. I like. Who's the biggest out of all of us, other than me? I'm large, but
I think you and Tamimi are pretty big, right?
yeah, I'll grab Tamimi and try to lift her up on one shoulder, and grab Johnston and try to lift him up on the other shoulder.
I don't like that. I want to contest.
Okay. Tamimi, you can contest too if you want to, or if you just want to be picked up, you can definitely be picked up.
I'm a princess. I like it.
Yeah, you pick up Tamimi with ease. Johnson begins to give you a little bit of a resistance, so you get the.
I'm like,
actually.
John-
What is that, 20?
I'm like, Johnson, it's okay. I just wanted to test out the potion.
No, I don't want to be held.
Okay, I get it. I'm sorry. I should have asked. Can I try to lift you up? I shouldn't have just reached for you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I accept your apology. Yes, you may.
And I lift him up on the other shoulder.
I'm the king of the world.
Yeah, as you guys are reveling in this newfound strength, and you pick him up, you guys feel, those that you drink potions feel really great. You feel really enhanced. And Presto smiles and says, see, now you believe. Take it from me, Presto Changeo works every day, every night. By golly. I tried.
That's
I
okay.
tried to keep-
That's
I
okay.
tried.
I get it. I get it.
Maybe I need Presto Changeo's brain booster syrup.
Why don't you drink it?
Yeah.
You know what? I think I will. And he begins to reach into his bag, and he's like shuffling, because he has like a little pouch, not a pouch. He's got a bag of holding.
He's got like a bandolier of potions.
Yeah, he's got like a bandolier at this point. He reaches in, and as he does it, he's looking for a potion. You hear a loud groan and a sudden someone across into the distance shrieks, and you hear people begin to panic as you see Tater Von Spud begin to double, and so he grows 20 feet, 30 feet. He begins to double in size as he goes. And it's like his body's growing and shrinking. It's like he's having some sort of weird reaction to the potion. You see that his eyes widen with fear. They get really big and buggy, and you see that he looks around and he just starts running, and
He's Total Recall Arnold Schwarzenegger.
and And you can see him run, and he just boom, boom, runs through tents, and he crashes into a building. And then everyone in the crowd begins to scream. They're like, "What?" And Tater, and then Presto's like, "Oh dear, oh dear! A side effect I fear. You three. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is weird. What's happening?" He begins to panic. Someone has to stop him. Someone has to stop him before he causes damage or kill someone. I don't know.
Oh, is this going to happen to me?
I have no idea.
Me?
I don't know.
Oh.
Ah! And as you hear over on the other side, you hear some more of that. He's just crashing into whatever's inside of this market to the right of you, and he looks at you. If you can subdue him, don't hurt him, don't kill him, I'll pay you whatever. I don't know what's going on. My business.
That's literally all I had to hear, and Tamimi's gonna go over there.
Yeah, so you run over to this little mini market, this little tiny market, and you see Tater Von Spud as he's just breaking into stuff, and he sees all of you, and he looks over at Johnson and screams at you. Roll initiative as Tater Von Spud
What?
is raging out.
Why did he scream at Johnston?
Because he beat him earlier.
I beat him
Oh,
earlier.
I gotcha. Oh yeah.
And Tater Von Spud, he has like, his body was at first was like growing and shrinking. He's back to his normal size, but his muscles are just freakishly large. He looks like he's on road rage right now.
Yeah, what is that stuff that like bodybuilders take to make their muscles look big, but they don't actually have muscles?
I don't. Oh, it's like some synthetic shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but I know some synthetic stuff. So all right, let me get the encounter pulled up real quick, and then we'll get initiative. There are people. I'm gonna change the music too, because there's no partying going on right now. There's some people.
Everybody's
What's going on?
freaking.
It's a freak fest.
Wow,
Emma's
maybe
just like-
someone can match my freak.
Oh dear God, I hit my throat.
I had to.
Oh jeez.
No.
Emma was just like, well, this is not ideal. I did not foresee this when I checked out what my potion was.
Yep. And from the way that Presto acted, you see this is something that's not happening. What the hell happened to my YouTube? Am I lagged out? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
I
you,
think
but
you're
your
lagging.
video's frozen.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Alright. Well, I'm back, baby.
Hell yeah.
Presto change.
Presto changeo! But sometimes when I load YouTube video or like try to find music, on YouTube, like when I pull the video up, it makes my shit freeze.
Makes your shit freeze.
Yeah.
So that's good
Right
for
in my bubble.
diarrhea.
That's a little chilly.
Alright, let me get the music changed over. You think I would have had the ability to rhyme, but no.
Oh, it's a crime that you put
I was gonna say that, but yeah, no, I keep rhyming. Alright.
Ooh, here we
Peter
go.
Von Spud stands in front of you. What was y'all's initiative rolls, by the way?
19.
19! Johnston? Oh, Team Mimi got an 18. Johnston, Geraldton?
10.
10! Peter Von Spud is going to roll his d20.
And a 9.
He did get a 9.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
He rolled an 8, he has a +1 initiative.
Let's go.
So before you stands Tater Von Spud. I have the map pulled back up for you all.
Yep.
He stands before you, a hulking man. I'm gonna change this. Set this number. Alright, cool. So. Wait, hold on, what?
Where are we? In like a storage shed?
Yeah,
barn?
pretty much. It's like a food storage.
Yeah, I see a lot of veggies.
Give me 1 second. I gotta read this. Okay. So that was right. Okay. So Tater Von Spud is going crazy in front of you. We go to Mo. Tamimi is on deck, and then after that is Johnson Geraldson. And then Tater Von Spud gets to go last. And you hear Presto Changeo, "Do not kill, or it will be ill." You somehow hear him from the crowd outside as people are freaking out.
Yeah. What's right next to me on the shelf?
Looks like a tomato.
Just one tomato. That's all
Looks
I can
like
grab.
like 5 tomatoes. I mean, let's just say there's food stuff on these shelves. There's nothing else on these shelves. Just be creative with whatever you want.
Okay.
But it's all food items.
Yeah. The only reason I ask is there anything around me that weighs between 1 to 5 pounds?
There's a cheese wheel to about 10 feet off in that middle section. There's a cheese wheel right here.
Hell yeah! I cast catapult on that cheese wheel.
I knew where this was going. I knew exactly where it was going. So what does catapult do? I don't know.
The object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in a direction you choose before falling to the ground, stopping early if it impacts against a solid surface. If the object would strike a creature, that creature must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the object strikes the target, stops moving. When the object strikes something, the object and what it strikes each take 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So go ahead and roll the attack. Or it's just a save, right?
Yeah, dex of 15.
Dex of 15? The cheese wheel hits him right in the chest as he fails a save.
So he's taking 3d8 cheese damage.
38.
10. 16 damage from that cheese
God
wheel.
damn.
From a cheese wheel.
Yeah, it hits him and he looks down at it. Ah! And just screams. He's still standing.
Yeah.
It looked like he did a decent dent to him, but something's going on with his body makeup right now. He is crazy. Someone say he's even going berserk.
Alright, I will instruct Rev to run up, but not do lethal damage.
Okay, I'm gonna assume every damage is lethal damage unless it's like a spell, like some crazy spell, because I don't know how that would work. I think there'd be like an Arcana check to make it less lethal.
Okay.
If it's like a crazy spell, you know.
Yeah, like if there was like a fireball. It's like, well, no,
Yeah.
that's not.
This would be the perfect spot for a fireball.
Alright, so,
And these squares are 10 feet, by the way. You're all in big squares, so these are 10 feet squares.
okay.
Oh.
Alright, so yeah, force empowered rends plus 6. 22 to hit.
Definitely hits.
Alright, so 1d8 is 2. That's another 7 damage. Force damage, and it's force, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he takes it and he just. Yep, still standing.
That is my turn.
Okay. We go to Tamimi. Oh, I need to put your fox on.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was just about to say, I'm gonna...
I was like, where the fuck is he?
Yeah, so Fox would have been right there.
Okay. I am gonna. Okay, tell me if I can do this.
Okay.
I assume these are like tables.
Yes.
Okay.
They're these. So one's to the right. This is a table, and this is like one of those little racks that you hang stuff on. Like it's like a three-tiered racks with shelves in the middle.
Okay.
This is the only real table in the business. Yeah, these other ones are like hanging boards, like they hang from a little bit up. But the only table in this building is this one. The rest of these are racks, and these are like hanging shelves.
Mimi's gonna run up here, and then she's gonna jump
Okay. You give him the people's elbow too while you're at it? Oh shit. Microphone.
I'm gonna jump and hold on, let me remember what I have.
Fireball.
I have a mace. I
Just,
don't think that's,
just
that's
jump
good.
and fireball. No, I know.
Let's see. Actually, can she? You know what? I am gonna do that. I'm just gonna like elbow him in the
Nice.
face.
Hell yeah.
It won't be a lot of damage, but it'll be
It's
cool.
okay. He's a citizen. He's Tater Von Spud. He's no hardened evil.
But if you tap it twice, that gives it a little extra oomph.
Yeah.
I'm hoping me jumping adds a little something, but
It won't. I'll just let you know right now. It won't. You don't get vertical damage on your elbow. In fact, you would take
What?
damage the further you fall.
oh, I was like, what if I use my winged boots and go up higher? But
That's not gonna add anything to an unarmed strike, sadly.
okay, that's an 18 to hit.
It definitely is. It still looks cool as fuck though.
Wait, so
I have
you know how if you're like, what is it, at least 10 feet up, you take fall damage? Is that what it is? So wouldn't, if you are falling and elbowing someone, shouldn't they also take the fall damage?
No.
That'd be
No.
cool, but no.
Because
No.
yeah, like velocity and
I get
physics.
you, Bob. That's not how I'm ruling this, sadly.
Well, I
I
don't
don't
think
want
she's
that.
I don't think she's 10 feet up, but
no.
Maybe next time.
It's just.
I would
5
only allow
points-
it if you take the damage. That's how I would allow it. I'd rule it.
I can see that. Yeah,
5 points of damage.
That's a lot of damage for an unarmed strike.
it
Holy
is.
shit. It's
And
because
then-
she's so epic.
And then I didn't use a weapon, so I
Yep.
can't do that.
Yep.
So I'm done.
Johnson Geraldson, you see Tater Von Spud take a fat elbow to his throat.
Great. I'm ready. Johnson Jelson has got a range.
Okay.
Why?
Second one. Here we go.
I'm ready. I'm gonna run up to him,
Okay.
and I want to leap and try and grapple him, but it looks like an RKO.
Okay. 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 I like that. So you're trying to grapple him?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, go ahead and roll your athletics check. He's going to do the same. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Let me read this. Okay. So he's gonna do a contested athletics check as well. He got a 16.
I got a 21.
All right, yeah, you grapple him, and he's like, ah!
Round 2, Bugaboo. Let's do this.
Okay. That's your turn.
And- yeah.
So. What does grapple do again? What's the condition say? Grapple creature should become 0. Ends if the grappler is incapacitated. Moves the grapple creature. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna go to try and remove you from this grapple. So he grabs your arms and tries to open you. No, open you, but open the arm, open the grapple. Dear God.
Ooh-wee.
And he's gonna do it recklessly. Okay, so he got a dirty 20.
He opened it.
He opened it as
I got
part of his.
17.
Yeah, as part of his. That's his first attack to break it. His second attack, he's going to attempt to grapple you and throw you into one of your companions.
Ooh.
So he's going to grapple. He's doing it recklessly, so put advantage on it.
I will make that a regular roll.
Okay, I'll just roll a different die then. hits. Presto, I don't know which one. Oh, it's an @1, so he fails.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so he goes to try to throw you, and he just screams.
I fail your
Nah.
paladin.
Nah. All right, we go over to our next participant. We go over to Mo. Tater Von Spud has attacks advantage against him because he was reckless last round, so he is susceptible to attack rolls right now. His defenses are lowered.
All right, I'm not gonna throw a firebolt at him. I think I might actually just catapult again, but like, I don't know, not throw it as hard.
Okay. I will say with the catapult, you won't be killing him with that.
Okay.
Especially these are all like blunt vegetables. There's no way he dies. Like a carrot that's thrown.
Is there like always gonna be something at least 1 pound around, or should I do like a perception check to see if I can find something that's the right weight?
There's a variety.
Okay.
There's free reign. You have free reign right now.
Okay, so I will grab. Yeah. So yeah, Dex 15.
Dex 15 save. Yeah.
Yeah.
He rolled a 10. He failed.
Okay.
Strangely not dexterous.
So I will just grab another like wheel of cheese. I'm like, there's a lot of wheels of cheese in here.
You like pick the same wheel of cheese up and it flies back and just fucking runs back at him.
13 damage.
That definitely hits him right in his tummy, and he goes, "Oh!" He's still standing. He looks a little rougher than previously.
Damn, this dude. And my fox will do their thing.
All right, bonus action to attack him.
Yep.
There we go.
Wasn't dead. I lost it here. Spell attack modifier. Oh, +6. 13 to hit?
13 just hits.
Sweet. Okay, so 1d8. Ooh, that's max damage, so 10.
10. Yeah, he takes it. He's like, fly! He's still standing. Still standing.
God
Looking
damn.
worse for wear now.
Yeah. Alright, that, I think that'll be my turn. I don't think I'm gonna move myself, so.
All right, we got Tamimi up, and then Johnston Geraldson on deck.
I'm gonna take the blunt end of my mace
Okay.
and try to make him go unconscious. It's like,
Okay. Yeah, so you're trying to just do you're striking him with your weapon, but you're doing non-lethal damage.
yeah, so
Go ahead and roll. You have advantage on attack roll.
do I do the mace?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You'll still use the statistics of the mace. You'll just do non-lethal damage with it. You can just say you flavor it as you hit him in the head with it. The blunt. You have advantage. 16 hits.
So that brings it to 6 points of damage.
Okay. You leave a solid dent in his forehead, and then he gets all wobbly, and he like stands up. Hey! He's still standing.
Then I will do my 2 weapon fighting, and I'll have my little short sword.
All right.
And-
Bonus action, hitting them with another one.
Yeah, non-lethal.
I know.
23 to hit.
Hits. Come on, you guys. You guys roll higher than the 13. You hit them. It's a 13. You already got the AC on them.
Ooh. Max damage 10. Oh wait, no, just 6, because I don't get the +4.
Sure do. Yeah, he stumbles a little bit, He's still standing. He's barely on. He's still standing.
Gosh.
We go to, I guess, Johnson Geraldson as it is. Tamimi can't really do much else unless she wants to move.
I want to hit him with my tiger uppercut. It's just an
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
That was a 16, just so you know.
Hits.
That's 5 bludgeoning.
You knock him unconscious with your uppercut. You go
Hadouken.
flying, Hadouken! You hear his teeth crack as you punch him, and some of his teeth fly out, and he lifts off the air about 10 feet and crashes into the ground, and most of the vegetables and tomatoes and all the stuff that's on the shelves fall off on top of him as he is unconscious, and the battle ends. As the battle wears down, you guys coming out of your intensified fighting state. Those of you that drank potions, I need you to roll something for me.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
What's funny is Tamimi was gonna drink it, but he was just being creepy.
18.
Okay.
17.
Neither of you feel any negative effects from your potions. You are perfectly fine.
Sweet.
So nothing happens. You feel some sort of negative effect attempt to take over your body, but you guys are hardened adventurers. This is nothing. The battle ends, and you hear more screams emanating from FanFest. What the fuck is Feet Fest? You hear another, ah! There's so many of them! Presto Changeo, you hear his voice over the whole of it all. It's just like a wild scream, and it sounds very far off. Presto Changeo doesn't guarantee refunds, but I can make exceptions if you don't kill me or hurt me. I apologize. And you come out of the building that you're in, and this all happens like a minute after y'all settle this. You come out and you see, as you step out and investigate the source of the commotion, you see about, way off away near the pie eating sections, because you guys had to travel a little bit to catch up with Tater Von Spud. You see what look to be dozens of attendees in the throes of a dramatic transformation. Everyone's grappled over, and like their like bodies are being modified, and they're bubbling, and these giant hulking mothers awkwardly chase after their unruly fire-breathing children who are just running around this festival. You see a few attendees hoping to increase their speed now teeter on a monstrous stilt like legs, like kind of like those terrifying stilt people at like circuses and stuff.
Yeah.
As they step over people, well, they're at least 20 feet long. You see a lovely couple who were wrapped up in a more amorous embrace after the effects of Presto's patent pending, sealed with the kiss love potion, took hold and are now attempting to eat one another. It is, in short, an absolute horror show, and Presto is right in the middle, sweating and swearing and screaming for aid as he looks over to you and says, "Presto needs a helpo! Help Presto! Mamma mia!" And we go to the next map. As you guys all see before you, commoners are like panicking with Presto far, far away in the middle of what look like 3 monstrous entities, a flame-spitting toddler, a shy banshee, and a stone-fisted brawler, who are menacing looking at Presto, saying, the toddler's like, "You fucking did this to me! I'm gonna kill you!" Or at least hurt you a little bit. As they begin to make their way over there, Presto cries for help, begs and cries for help, and we go into a different initiative as Presto seems to be in danger. The only one that has any kind of, may have any kind of information on what's going on or how to reverse the effects of what's going on. So, with that, we'll go to initiative. So let me get something real quick.
Are we re-rolling?
Yeah, it'll be a reroll.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll put more music on. I just gotta get some stuff. I had this set up already, like the encounter on D&D Beyond, but it fucked up somehow. And you all see all these people transforming into these grotesque entities, but you know that these are still commoners. These are still small folk. You're still just people facing transformations that they're not really aware of. So you know that you probably should still go through with just not killing these individuals. That is your thought process. So let's go ahead and get Johnston's initiative. 9?
No, mine. I was saying
Yes,
it's
yeah,
11 though.
11. We go over to Mo.
8.
8. To Mimi.
10.
10. By golly.
Sorry, 10, 9, 8.
Got a 9.
No one. 11, 10, 8.
I thought you got a 9.
Oh, somebody's phone just
Got an
went off.
11.
Oh, just kidding.
Sorry.
And with that, we begin our second encounter of this one shot.
Good.
Same music pop back up. Presto screams for aid, screams for help as he looks around at these individuals and says, Presto didn't know this would happen. Presto is saddened by this. Please, don't go mad. Don't hurt me. He pulls out some alchemist fire and just throws it at one of them. So he's gonna make an attack roll against the shy banshee that's coming towards him. This poor lady who had seemed to be a very shy half elf before. She's now what looks like this just ghostly entity with this like super, wicked looking throat muscles that just has these reverbs coming out of them. So he goes to make an attack roll against her. Presto Changeo makes it an 18, so a 21 to hit the shy banshee, which definitely hits, and it does. Oh, I hate flipping back and forth. Okay. So he throws it at this banshee. This banshee lights up in fire, takes 1 point of damage from the fire, and you see that she still remains on fire as it ticks away at her health bar. Yep, that's Presto's turn. He's still stuck around in the middle. He's right here. He's looking around. What do I do? These potions! Something's going on with him. That's his turn. Banshee's turn. The Banshee's gonna approach Presto and attempt to Presto change him into a dead entity. She lets out this courageous wail. She screams like a person who's just discovered their true voice for the first time. You ever seen those TikToks of people saying, "Oh my God, I just figured I could sing," and they record themselves in class, and it's really cringy? That's what happens with this individual. She's like, "Oh my God," and she just screams or whatever. You see Presto grab his head as he's trying to keep himself sane from this cringy scream. Presto Changeo is a man among men, and he succeeds to save and doesn't seem to be affected by this wailing entity. She screams at him, and then she just approaches menacingly. And she gets right up on him. Sweet, we go to Johnston Geraldson with Tamimi on deck, and then Mo after her. Johnston Geraldson, you are up.
Well, we're a ways away. Oh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I'll.
Oh, these are only 5 feet. These are only 5 feet squares. I'm pretty sure. I thought were you counting twice or no? I'm going crazy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then another 30 because I'm a dash.
Right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right.
Stop! Don't hurt Presto!
Tamimi, you are up. Mo, you are on deck.
Are these like the people that are changed?
Yeah, these people are changing all around you, but they're more so fleeing away from the scene. So they're like changing, but they're running away out of fear. They don't know what's going on with them.
Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
All right, cool. We go to MO.
Yeah, I will do something similar. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oh.
You can move through community space.
Okay.
It's not double movement, it's just single movement through.
So I will be right there, and I probably would have just, well, I'm gonna put the fox on there.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
You're right. And they are 40 feet.
Gotta move back. I only have 25. Sorry.
You're good. You could use your boots of flying.
No, that's just part of my movement. I forgot I had like Hunter's Mark and all that cool stuff.
Do you want to use it?
Yeah.
Okay, you hunter marking who?
Oh wait, I don't know.
Okay,
Never mind.
well think about that.
Never mind.
Is the fox up and I'm not seeing it?
I do not see it.
Oh, I have a quick question.
All right, I have an answer.
Potion, is that a bonus action or an action?
We're gonna use it as bonus action because it's gonna be in the new rule set. It's gonna be a bonus action to take potions or feed a potion to someone.
Can I take my potion?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. You sure can. Oh God. Ugh.
I'm hoping it'll give me smarts. Tell me how to stop this.
Yeah, you drink the serum and you feel smarter. But you knew that already. You get a +5 to your intelligence modifier, and you have advantage on investigation checks for 1 hour. You investigate internally and think that maybe Presto might have an answer on what's going on.
Well,
So I think that's where Rev would be. They have 40, but I don't think they would have been able to dash, so probably just move as a bonus action, or
I have to read them.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do some more reading on it. Things that are
you could
coming
have
up
just
that-
carried him the whole way.
Well, it's also a medium creature, so
Oh.
yeah.
Well, it says the only action it takes on its turn is the dodge action, unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it to take another action. So you can make it dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
So you're basically commanded to do a different action besides dodge as your bonus action. So any action you can take, it can take
So
within
it has
the realm of possibility.
so it has movement, but then I can also command it to
Yeah, you're
move.
dashing it if you want to move
Okay.
a double move. So
Okay,
you can move
so
80 feet
5.
total.
10, 15, 20, 25, 40. Alright.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
Anything else? That was your action, bonus action movement. Your
Yep.
still to finish movement.
That's all of it.
All right, it's gonna be the brawler and then the flame-spitting toddler that are gonna go. The brawler, his fists are just these giant concrete blocks, and he approaches the Presto Change and says, "I'm about to press you into a ball and change your outlook on life." As he swings on this individual. Ooh, 23 to hit. That's definitely gonna hit Presto Changeo. Oh, that's a D8, that's a D20. What are you doing? So he takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Presto gets walloped upside the head as this absolute menace with his stone fists just pummels Presto into a piece of Presto paste. He takes 7 points of damage. And Presto's no amateur. He's no common folk. He can take a hit or two. Obviously, the stone fist guy, he moves up to here. So we go to the flame spitting toddler who runs up here and says, "Goo goo gaga, motherfucker," and just lets out a fucking cone of fire. So he'll probably do it. Yeah, I think he's gonna get his buddies in it, maybe.
He's a toddler. He doesn't know any better. He's just gonna spit fire.
Yeah, he comes up. He comes up to down here and does it. So he gets everyone in this attack. So all these individuals get just absolute. Oh my god, what is that?
Gaga,
Absolutely,
motherfucker.
yeah, absolutely just fire flame spitted on. So each creature makes a DC 12 dexterity saving throw. So here's gonna be Presto's attempt. What was that? Presto rolled. He rolled good. Presto passed. The Shy Banshee. Oh shoot, nat 20. She passed. The Stone Fist Brawler is the only one that actually fell from that, so he's gonna take the full damage. The rest are gonna take half damage. So everyone but the Brawler takes 2 points. The Brawler takes 4 points. So this little toddler just goes crazy on the Brawler. And then the Banshee and Presto take less because they are behind this big beefy Brawler. Awesome. We go back up to Presto's turn. Presto, seeing himself surrounded, says, "Presto, changeo, barrel," and does the dodge the dodge action. Or no, he takes the disengage action as he runs away. 10, 15, 20, 25. As he sees Rev, the Steel Defender, come into view. He can move one more square.
What does the fuck?
He's gonna just kind of occupy the same space as Rev, because Rev's a small creature.
Yeah.
He sees you guys. Presto Changeo is in fucking trouble. Help me.
Rev's
that
actually a
is
medium
his-
creature.
Oh, he's gonna stop right here in front of Rev. We go over to the Banshee. The Banshee screams out in pain against the fire-breathing baby. That's such a so she's gonna run up here and she's gonna make another well. This time though, she is going to. Well, she has to see if it recharges. So, one of you roll a d6 for me.
I got it.
You want to roll anything but a 5 or a 6.
I rolled a 2.
Okay. She moves, and she just. She just gyrates and prostrates. That's her turn.
Gyrates.
Johnston Geraldson's turn. To Mimi, you're on deck, followed by Mo.
Alright.
Presto Changeo is running for his life.
10, 20, 25. And I'll just dash again, I guess. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You see this Banshee who's just gyrating in front of Presto.
Getting cold shoulders?
That's yeah. That's what happened. All right, we go to Tamimi. Tamimi, it's your turn, followed by Mo. You're muted.
Sure is.
I'm gonna take my Warhammer
Okay.
non-lethal.
Yep.
Okay.
That's good thing to remember that.
Well, I didn't know if it could be non-lethal, but
Your Warhammer? Yeah, you're just gonna do the same thing you did with the Tater Von Spud. You're gonna.
Bonk.
I mean, you can still hit him with a heavy, and you're just, you're pulling back a little bit. You're not following through on your swing.
15.
On the Banshee, it's gonna hit.
I'm just gonna one-hand it so I can hit again. 8.
8 points of damage. Yeah, you hit the shit out of her top of her head, and she goes, ooh, and starts gyrating some more. She's still standing up.
Well, I'm gonna. Oh, goodness.
Peanut
Sorry.
butter.
Peanut butter.
I don't know what that means.
No, thank you.
To help her hiccups.
I don't want it. Okay. Oh man, I keep forgetting about Hunter's Mark. It's okay. It's okay. I just bonus action. Hit her with my short sword.
All right, hit her with the flexi.
That's only a 13.
That hits her armor class of 10.
Ooh.
She's not wearing it. She's just a commoner.
Yeah, those commoners and
5.
How do you hit her with the flexi to knock her out?
I think. So I hit her with my warhammer, and then I guess I would just kind of like take my short sword and like hit her right under her chin.
Oh. Yeah, she sinks like a log. Just falls down. I only takes her unconscious, but I'm gonna leave it there. Oh, anything else?
sleepy time.
I don't think so.
All right, we go to MO. As an Abla spawns in front of him.
Yeah.
It was on my monster page. I was like, oh, that's kind of fun.
I love it. 5, 10, 15, 20. God, what kind of like in here? And I would just say to Presto, I'm like, so, potions normally have like an anti-potion, something that reverses the process. Do you have anything like that? Because this is just gonna keep happening. You handed out like hundreds of these things.
Presto changer, Presto! Doesn't know what's happening. This isn't happening to Presto's potions. This isn't something I know. I don't know what's going on. I can go. If we can get to my shop, maybe I can look at my notebook and see. I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
He seems genuine. He seems like he doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
says, I must have been sabotaged. Someone sabotaged me. Something's happening.
Oh, all right. The other two are pretty far away, so. I mean, the two that have changed so far, anyway.
Yes. You shouldn't believe her.
So when I used Identify, there was nothing.
Nope. There was no ill harbinging effects on this. This seems to be read Identify out for me, because I might have goofed that. Hold on, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Read Identify.
Yeah, one sec. You gotta get to
Does
my
it reveal
page
like
here.
curses or anything like
Identify.
that? I would assume it does. I might have goofed on that one.
Alright. Willing creature you... No, that's heroism. Identify. Yeah, I just, so if it's a magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item, and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. So you learn whether any spells are affecting the item, really is the...
So there's no spell affecting it. I will give you some detail though, just because I could have given you a little bit more insight about it. It seems something that's been tampered. The ingredients have been tampered in a way that it's not a magical effect, but it's a natural. It's like someone put some sort of nature-based
Okay.
entity into this thing to change it, alter its outcome. It's no magical effect. I mean, it's magic in nature, like the potion, but there's nothing magical about the side effects.
I don't know what this roll would be. Can I, like, do a scan of the area
Yes.
like a perception, insight, like anybody shifty, I guess, is probably what I would be looking for.
You can do perception.
Okay.
And you have the... Which potion did you have again? You had the wisdom one?
The strength one.
Oh, you have the strength. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I do not have a bonus. 18.
that's a good roll. You look around, it's absolutely pandemonium out here. You don't see anyone shady. With that identify spell earlier, I will also say this seems to have been tampered with. Comes to you now. It seems to have been tampered with prior to Presto's.
Okay.
Like long before Presto distributed them. So you even lead into the thought that maybe Presto doesn't actually know what happened. Like someone must have sabotaged his.
Yeah. So if I know that, I will just quickly say to him, if I still have any like freedom to speak to him,
Yeah, go for it.
I'll say to him, do you have an assistant, someone who works with you that may have gotten into your batches, put something in it?
I have an assistant, but Hold Hammerhome would never. He would never mess with. Maybe.
Wow. Is that the end of my turn?
You can go one more. Say one more line, and then it'll be the end.
I would just say, well, if it's a maybe, then yes, we have to get back to wherever you created these and figure out what's going on.
He looks at you and says, "My shop. We need to get to my shop. It's across town." That's what. But he says, as he says that, he says, "But we still need to subdue them before they cause harm to themselves or to others."
Correct.
Presto Chango.
I think that would be my turn. I did a lot of talking,
Yeah.
so yeah.
The brawler is going to move. 5, 10, 15. Oh, Joseph Johnson. He's going to swing on Johnson Geraldson, who...
Whoa, I didn't do nothing.
You just look like you need a beat down.
Oh.
A 19 to hit.
Oh. That hits.
Wow.
You take 3 points on bludgeoning damage. He rolled a 1 on his damage die. So he just clocks you upside the side. Ends his turn. The flame spitting toddler is going to... Who the fuck is it? Oh, right. He's going to run 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he's going to flame spit on Tamimi, Presto, all the group. He's in a 15 feet cone. So y'all, you and the cone need to make a dexterity saving throw, a DC 12. Presto's gonna make his chain. He fells. Commoners fells. I'm waiting for Kirk to get back.
I got a natural 20.
You succeed. You only take half damage. You'll take 5 points of damage.
No.
This commoner next to you just gets absolutely lit on fire and goes down burning as they scream.
He did that.
And then whenever Craig gets back, we'll do his thing. Once this combat's over, we'll end the stream. And that'll be it for the night.
Frickin' Presto.
I didn't realize it was 10:30 already.
Ooh.
gotta make a dex save.
Me?
Yeah, the little flame spit toddler ran up and just breathed on everyone. DC 12.
Dex. Nope. 7.
You take 10 points of fire damage.
Woo!
That commoner that was is in the foyer right there, the foreground or whatever you want to call that shit. They are on the ground burning to death. Yeah. Presto took 10 points of damage. The commoner took 10 points of damage. They're on the ground bleeding, burning on fire. That goes back up to Presto's turn. Presto is gonna look down at this burning commoner, say Presto, changeo, and he pulls out a pocket thing of water and just splashes him with it and douses the flames on him. And then he goes and leans down and gives them a common health potion. They get up on their feet. Wow, Presto, you really changed my life. That's his turn. Banshee's dead. Johnson Geraldson, it's your turn. Tamimi, you're on deck. Oh, you're last.
Sweet. I'm gonna hit this guy with my axe.
Yeah, the stone fist brawl.
Non-lethally, of course.
Yeah. I know.
All right. 16.
Hits.
Sweet. That is 12 points of damage. I like rolling 8s today.
Yeah, what's it look like when you knock this guy out?
I hit him with the axe. I turn it. So the both blades are that way. It kind of hits him with the stick.
Yeah, he just boop,
Bonk.
pop, passes out. Awesome.
Night, bud. And that's all.
All right, Tamimi, it's your turn. There seems to only be one denizen that has any ill will, and it's this flame-spitting toddler that just burned all of you and almost killed a common. They are about 2 years old. They are a toddler.
Don't
Discriminate.
hit a child.
I'm gonna hit him with my warhammer.
All right, non-lethal.
Yeah, I guess. 18.
Hits. It's a baby. It don't got no armor on.
Ooh. 11.
Yeah, I mean, it's a toddler. What does it look like when you knock this thing out? It has 4 HP. What is...
How big is it?
It's like a toddler. It's like 3 feet tall.
Oh, it's literally okay. So I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna take the stick part, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'll just hang on to my hammer and kind of just whack it like a golf ball.
Yeah, you boom, and it's passes out on the ground before you. Combat ends. The people around you begin to run frantically. Presto's like, "Thank you! Oh my God! I will give you all the gold in my store when we get to my store. We need to get across town. You brought up a great point. Maybe hold mess with my stuff, but I don't know why he would do that. He's been a trusted companion for years. He wouldn't Presto changeo presto like that." And he looks around all these people and he says, I'm pretty positive that I can whip something up to cure this if we get back in time. I just need to get there. Will you protect me while we make our way over there? Make my way over there.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let's do it. Let's go quick.
He turns to run away, and as he does so, Tamimi, your stomach begins the bubble. Roll a DC something Constitution save. Roll a Constitution save for me, Tamimi.
Constitution?
Yes, ma'am.
14.
Nothing happens. And as you guys make break for good old Presto's house, I think that's a pretty good spot to end it at, just because there are a couple things that can happen that need to happen, and it'll take a little bit too much time.
Hell yeah.
So here's what the negative effects were for y'all's potions. So for Craig's character, since you have the Jolly Giant Strength Potion, you find everything hilarious. At the start of each turn, must make a Wisdom saving throw or fall prone and giggle in a fit.
It's like Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yep. For the Brain Booster Serum, which I believe was Star's character, the creature's synapses are firing so fast they can't focus. They have a -5 to charisma and disadvantage on concentration saves. So you would have ADHD, basically. For you got the wisdom one, right?
Yep, I sure did.
So the creature ages 100 years. Their movement. You would have died. Also, I told Star, how funny would it be if Ethan got that wisdom negative effect?
I would have
Holy
died.
shit.
And you rolled it, and I was like, oh dear God, the stars are lining up.
Wow, that's crazy.
The funny thing is we all got the potions that boosted our lowest scores.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I got wisdom.
Yeah, and I got
And I have
strength as
6.
my lowest.
And then until
So-
Yeah.
So with that, a little bit of a kind of a future sight that's gonna happen. You're gonna go to his house, investigate a little bit. There's gonna be a chase, and then a big battle at the end, which is, that's a one shot for you.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
But yeah, that's that. Think about what you want for level 5. I don't think you get any feats, so it shouldn't be that difficult. It should just be HP and spells.
Well, Ethan will if he takes another level in
That's right.
Barbarian.
Takes another barbarian level.
Just be like, nah, I'm not gonna get any feats. Never mind.
Yep. That's it for tonight, folks. Thank you for tuning in for our one shot. That is our second one shot in a series of several. We're going to be doing a lot of one shots. Obviously, have different crews in and out. I think what I'm just going to do is the players that don't play usually with the one shots that we've run, I'll just run the one that I'm already running, just to make it easy on myself. The maps. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for playing. Good night. See you tomorrow. Or whenever.
Bye.
Bye. See you Sunday.